Hey, everybody. I'm just going to go over to the YouTube side and get that side rolling. Give me 1 minute. Chris is outside. He's been on a roll. He was up before me this morning, even though he stayed up till he said it was 2 o'clock for his live stream. I was getting a stuffy head last night, so I took a pill and went to bed, and I woke up a couple hours later. And I was just sneezing, and then I woke up and my head wasn't as stuffy this morning. So, but I can tell it's going to start again probably later. That's what I get for going outside, when it's cold. I don't do well outside in the cold. So I limit my exposure to being outside. Just getting my thing set up here. Hey, Arkansas Living. Oh, it is Sunday. Oh, my God. Did I say Saturday? Yes, it says Saturday in the chat. Oh, my God. Okay, I got to change that. God. Oh, I'm tired. Chris is outside. I woke up, he had the fireplace cleaned out. He cleaned all the ash out. He threw laundry in. Hey, Christy Baum. He put new laundry in. And what else did he do before I even woke up? I forget. And then now he filled up the wood cart over here. Can you see the wood cart? He filled that up because we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. I don't know how much, but he filled that up because he's so far scheduled to work tomorrow. But he'll find out at 6 o'clock, the new schedule will come out, and that'll tell him if it's been canceled or not. So I think he's getting everything ready in case he does have to work. And oh God, there's a wing. There's a wing. I got to try to put down the wing. Anyway, so he's outside. What is he doing now? I think he's getting wood because he built a lean-to off the garage, and he put roofing shingles over it and sides, and it looks really nice. And then he took tarp along the whole length of it and rolled it down so that no snow would get in there. So I think what he's doing is taking some off there and refilling the rack on the porch that we take this from. So that's what he's doing. And what did I do this morning? I cleaned up a pile of boxes that I had over here from Christmas and things I ordered. Broke those boxes down because I do keep the boxes for the raised beds outside. We lay them on the ground because that's good for the worms, and when they deteriorate over the year, it breaks down. And then I use some for Christmas presents because Lazarick, hey Gardner Josh, because Lazarick knows what things are by the shapes of the boxes. So he knew what his K-bar was before he even opened it, the little shit. So I'm going to start putting things in different size boxes. Hey, Firefly. And yeah, so I'm starting to save all these weird size boxes because look at this wing. Oh, my God. Y'all, I got a wing. Anyway, so right now I did a recipe. It's just resting on the counter now, but Crazy Irish gave me this recipe that she did. It was so scrumptious looking in the picture. Don't mind the light behind it. I opened the curtain so we could get some light in here. But it was spaghetti and sauce and cream cheese and sour cream, and you mix it all together. I don't remember what it's called, and I used my home canned ground beef with it, with some onions, and my home canned spaghetti sauce. Can you drive to NYC for me? Oh, no. Why? Are you hurt? Are you okay, Firefly? Spaghetti crack? It could be. I didn't write the name of it down when she told me on a live stream. So I'm trying it. I did a video. So if it comes out good, you can all go and thank Crazy Irish because it was her video. NYC. I think I'm a felon there. Arkansas. Well, I lost my driver's license there. I used to live in the Bronx of New York, and for several years. In my 20s, when I was young and fearless and didn't care, and I went out there with my boyfriend at the time, and we lived there for a couple of years, and he would take my car. I would let him take my car. But he would get parking tickets all over the state of New York and never told me. And then years later when we moved, and Connecticut too, I never knew it because he was a sneaky little thing. Hence why we're not together anymore. But when I moved back to Mass and I went to transfer my license and my car here, I had $2,500 in tickets and parking tickets and fines in my name because of him getting tickets everywhere with my car. So I had to pay the state of New York, the state of Connecticut, and the state of Mass all this money to get my license transferred over and my car transferred over because of him. We were no longer together when I found this out. Trust me. Whole nother story, guys. Whole nother story. I gotta drop last kid off at the airport. Oh gosh, you are brave. I won't even drive to Boston to the airport. I just don't. I know me now. These last few, and I used to race cars at the racetrack. I mean, I flipped my car over 3 or 4 times when I got hit on the tail end of my car on the racetrack. I mean, I've done it all. I've gotten in my car with no radio or anything, and I drove from Massachusetts to Virginia just on a whim and came back the same day. I have done stuff, but now I know my reflexes aren't as good anymore. I'm noticing that when I go out and drive. So I just can't get in the car and go anymore. I just know my limits, honestly. I mean, I went from Massachusetts to New York just to go to White Castle and get a case of White Castle hamburgers and fries and drive back the same afternoon. Just because. Yeah. I mean, I've done something. Hey, Moonlight, Noodle Bug. Oh, yeah, you're getting the storm too, Firefly. Dorinda, hi. Cherokee Survivalist Skills. Hi, Cherokee. Oh, he's working on a video challenge and working on 3rd video to be a shocker. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Firefly, I used to be that way. I'm not that way anymore. I did enough gallivanting and crazy stuff. I mean, I literally drove to New York from Massachusetts with $3 and a tank of gas. $3 in my pocket with my friend. And she was wild. And I apologize to all you truckers now if you remember it, but she was all the people on the highway all the way down, showing off the tatas. And we drove all the way down. Now, back then, it was $1 or $2, I can't remember, to go through the toll. I don't remember if it was in or out of New York. But anyway, we drove down there just to go drive around for a little while. 2-hour ride, mind you. We met up with some guys that owned a bar. It was a Sunday, too. They owned a bar. We hung out with them at the bar the whole day. It wasn't open to the public, I don't think. I don't remember. We came home. I'm not proud to say this, but I was hammered. I don't remember getting home, but we got home. And we still had $1. So all we paid for was the toll. I can't remember if it was in or out of New York, but we were sloshed. Yeah. And we drank all day for free and hung out all day. I don't know, it was $1 or $2 back then to get in or out. I can't remember. It was so long ago. Now I know where Harold and Kumar got the idea going away. When I lived down there, I was in heaven because their White Castle was 5 minutes from me on the subway. I was there all the time. They were so good when they were fresh from White Castle. And their fries were the bomb because, I'm a fry connoisseur. Yeah. I just put you up on my big screen. What a trip for this. This is great. Beats my tablet or phone. Oh, God, I'm on TV. I'm on your TV. Yeah. I was very picky about who drove my car. And obviously that didn't work well when I let my ex have it all the time. And he didn't even have a driver's license. That's how much of a dingling I was back then, guys. I Did not think things through very good because I let him just drive all over with my car. And he didn't even have a driver's license. I didn't care. Like I said, it took me till in my 40s for me to smarten up and be responsible. I was mega responsible. Responsible enough to get me by. Let's just put it that way. Oh, God. We did, yeah. Back then we did Arkansas. It's probably way more now. I haven't gone back in years. Okay, so another time my sister, my youngest sister, she was a teenager, and her boyfriend at the time got into a car accident and passed away. He was a passenger. And so we went to his funeral, and I walked out of there and I just couldn't take it. I was just gone. That was the love of her life. She's in her 30s, 40s now, and that was the love of her life. She has never been the same. And I got in my car, didn't know where I was going, and I drove down to Virginia and back, and I got lost. I don't know how to read a map, first of all. That's another thing I got to work on. And I figured, oh, there's a Greyhound bus, and and it had Mass plates on it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to follow that. I didn't end up in Mass. I don't know where I ended up. I ended up somewhere. So then I saw another bus. It was called Fenghua. It's probably one of those Chinese buses that carry people to the casino, but that had a Mass plate on it. So I followed that one after I got lost in the other bus, behind the other Greyhound bus. I finally ended up back in Massachusetts. Thank God, because I didn't have my radio, didn't work. I had one of those face-off radios that you just, when you get out of your car, you pop the top face off so they can't steal your radio, basically. And you just pop it. So I forgot to grab the face for the radio. And yeah, so I'm just humbucking along down to, wherever. I got down to Virginia. Yeah, was it Virginia? I can't remember. Virginia, did I just say? And I had been talking to some guy in Virginia on Yahoo Chat. Back then it was Yahoo Chat rooms. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to come down and just show up, see if he'll meet me somewhere. Then I did. I met him down there, and we hung out for a little bit, and I drove back home. I am going to buy with grocery credit. I'm learning on that Rough Rider revolver. Cheap 22s they import. They are nice enough, and I can delete the safety. Delete the safety. The things we do for love. I was just so distraught over my sister's boyfriend. I didn't even know him. I think I met him once, but I just couldn't take it. Back then I had guts, and I just got in the car and went all by myself. Like I said, I used to race at the tracks up here, the racetracks. My friend had a car, another guy I was seeing, and I got in the car, and we were just racing around, and it was another female driver, and she clipped the end of my car, and I was seatbelted in. I was fine. I had a few marks here, but other than that, I had no fear. Now I'm fearful. Now I know when I hurt myself, the boo-boos don't go away right away. Let's see. I'm going to throw the link in here. Yeah, I had a very colorful life. Thank God, my daughter. Thank God it was before video. Well, before YouTube and everybody could see. Back then we had the pagers. You text your number and you get a text. And then when your beeper goes off, you get all excited. Then you got to call a 1-800 number to actually tell the operator what you want to put on someone else's beeper. And then they type it out and it goes on their beeper. So much work. No, Firefly. Nope. I'm not jumping out of any planes. I just put the link. Tell me if you guys see it. At least I know it worked. I used to be a free bird. Not so much anymore. Can't do much free birding when you're home. You don't want to leave your house too much. I did some stuff. I still have pictures of the race car before I crashed it. Thank you, Joe. Yeah. I still remember that guy's name. His name was Tony. He had the race car. Yeah. But I got Chris a Groupon deal for Rusty Wallace racing experience up this way one year for Christmas, and he got to ride and drive the race car, and they put like a SD chip in the, so you can see yourself driving after you can get the chip, and you can get a whole video of your experience while you're behind. And they had to try several cars because he was way so big he couldn't get in the window and get buckled in. And yeah, he was heavier back then. And yeah, I was too. So I had to stand beside the car, and yeah. But then I think you got a DVD too. I can't remember, but you got a nice big plaque. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's on the wall right there. Those are the pictures. That's the plaque, that black one, of him sitting in the car window. And then that was me and him over there. But I was quite chunky. You could see my fat arms. But I thought there was a video or a DVD. They send you a link for the video. I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to find it. Of him actually in the race car. And I think he went around like 10 laps or something. I forget how many laps. I paid for the big package. So, yeah. Hayes Car's car. Welcome. I don't recognize that name. Yeah, I was kind of crazy back then. That was another time. Same boyfriend that got me all those tickets in the cars. He had family out in Holyoke, and that's a bad area, bad drug area. And when he lived in Puerto Rico, because he was from Puerto Rico, I didn't know him then, but when he lived in Puerto Rico, he was a drug dealer. I think it was just weed back then. But he came down here, and I met him a few years later, and he thought he was going to do great down here doing that. Well, he never made any money doing that because he smoked it all. Well, little beknownst to me, I had no idea he was doing. This is why we're not together anymore, mind you. He was doing some crazy dealing stuff. And we went out to Holyoke one time, and we pull up into this neighborhood, and it's like you've seen in the movies. All the buildings and houses and apartments all had guys with guns standing on the roofs and on the corners of the buildings, and that was their area. That was their territory. I didn't know what I was getting into, so I drove him there. Didn't know what I was doing, and didn't tell me because he said his uncle. We were going to his uncle's house. I was naive. I was believing everything. And we go up up the sidewalk. And all of a sudden, all 4 or 5 guys got these big loaded shotguns pointing at me. And we had to stand against the back of the kitchen wall where the counter was. And they're trained on me. I was like, what is going on here? He didn't tell me until we were in the kitchen. I'm like, I'm not getting out of here alive. I got out of there alive. I mean, there was no big thing going on, but that was the last time I drove him anyway. We kind of broke up after that, after 4 or 5 years together. I mean, yeah, I've done some stuff. I never did drugs and I never did anything like that, but I didn't pay attention to my surroundings and who I was dealing with completely. Very naive. When did you start smoking? Who? You know I smoke. Firefly, you know I smoke. Cigarettes, anyway. So what y'all doing today? Oh, crap. My garlic bread's in there. I'll be right back. Oh, man, my garlic bread sticks. Shoot. Oh, forgot about the breadsticks, guys. Shoot. Oh, I caught him just in time. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, goodness. They're the breadsticks from New Year's from Olive Garden. I vac sealed them in the freezer, and I just took some out to go with the spaghetti dinner. I smell smoke. Oh, 30 something, Firefly. When I was going through my twins' father separation, I started smoking. I was in my 30s, late 30s. I tried it when I was younger and I just didn't care for it. Go figure, your taste buds change. Nope, I caught the breadsticks just in time. Nobody wants to come up here? Come on, Firefly. Show us that pretty smile. You guys got to see her smile. She's got a pretty smile. Losing my hair, people. So yeah, we broke down some boxes. Chris cleaned out the fireplace. He cleaned the bathroom, dude. Clean the bathroom. I know. I usually do that on Sundays or so. But because see, her hair stuff is everywhere. She gets ready in the morning and she leaves towels everywhere. Her hair elastics and just everything all over the place. So, hey, Virginia Prepper, lively Prepper. Hi. And he went in there. He went into the bathroom, and then he comes out and grabs a roll of paper towels and goes back in. I'm like, oh God, he must have made a mess in there when he went. But I guess he cleaned the whole thing, except he didn't sweep the floor. Oh, it's football Sunday, and here I am doing a live stream and interrupting everybody's football games. She did the litter box already, and she vacuumed all downstairs by it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I just figured I'd come on. I'm only going to stay on for an hour. Chris used up so many hours on the live stream last night. We don't have the pay version. We don't have that unlimited one anymore. I dropped it because we don't do a lot of lives anymore. And it was $25 a month. And to be honest, I'd rather get Paramount Plus for $4.99 a month so I can watch my 1883 and other shows. There's a lot of shows on that Paramount Plus. I got the $4.99 plan with the commercials, which I can handle that because I drink so much water that I aggravate the crap out of Chris because I have to go pee a lot. So I can have him pause it after the commercial is done, and then I go, I used to watch CSI Miami. I was going to sit down. Look, I have the TV on and everything. TV's on. I was going to sit down and watch something on TV, and I'm like, you know what? Let me see if I'm just going to go live while I have a moment. And I was my legs are tired because I just had to climb up on a chair. Stupid me put the clock over the freaking refrigerator and the cabinets above the refrigerator. I don't know what I was thinking. And the battery died. I just noticed it still said it was 8:30 this morning. So I had to grab a chair and go drag it over, climb up because I have very achy legs, top of my legs. And I had to change the battery. And he got aggravated with me with that because once I got up on the chair, I'm like, Chris, can you go get me a battery? Because I wasn't going to climb back down or go hunt down a battery and then climb back up. And he got mad because he was going to do something. I'm like, well, now you know how I feel when you all interrupt me in the middle of what I'm doing. Oh, I love watching Dr. Quinn. She was so pretty. She's still pretty to this day. Jane Seymour, right? Jane Seymour, it was. She's still pretty to this day. I think Heroic Prepper was watching the game too. Chris jumped on his live stream earlier and he was doing a giveaway. I didn't even know there was a giveaway going on. I didn't know he was even doing one. I kind of fell behind on a lot of videos. I was watching some finally this morning and a little while ago. But when I get on here and I watch people's videos, then I get it in my head, oh, we should try and go live. Yeah, she's still pretty to this day. Hey, Shift Kicker. Congratulations, Shift Kicker. You won on that giveaway. Yeah, she won on Heroic Preppers. It was funny because he put Bushcraft Prepper and Shift Kicker in the same name on the wheel. So, and it spun and that came up Bushcraft Prepper and live Shift Kicker. So he gave it to both of them, which I thought was awesome. Even way in the old Aladdin movie. Cars. What, Jane Seymour was in that? I don't remember. Old Aladdin movie? The only Aladdin movie I saw was the Disney one with Robin Williams as the big blue genie. Yeah. I'm only staying on for another few half an hour or so, I'm not going to stay up too long. I don't want to. I want to. I'm just letting my spaghetti thing rest that Crazy Irish gave the recipe for on a live. I don't even know what it's called. So when I label the video, I'm going to be like, Crazy Irish is, I don't know what it's called video. I don't know. She just gave me the directions and I wrote it down and I just did it. Why not? I don't know. I made Sierra because she's funky about her pasta. She'd rather have just plain pasta and dump some butter on it and some shredded Parmesan cheese or something. So I boiled up some penne noodles for her that I had in a mason jar, some extra ones, and that way she can have that if she don't want it's like the one I made is a 9x13 casserole, and it's got ground beef, onions, and I ground out all, well, that was pressure can, so I just did the onions, and then I added the ground beef, and then I took cream cheese and sour cream, and I melted all that up together with a couple of tablespoons of sugar, she said. So then you put a layer of spaghetti sauce on the bottom of the casserole dish. Then you layer it with spaghetti, and you push all the spaghetti down, cooked spaghetti. Then you pour the cream cheese and you mix the cream cheese and sour cream mixture in with the hamburger and onions, and you spread all that, and then you top it with spaghetti sauce, and then you bake it for half an hour. So that's what I did. So we'll see. I've never had this. Sinbad. Remember Sinbad? Remember the comedian Sinbad? He was from Good Times, I think. I can't remember. I think it was from Good Times. Come with me to the, oh my God. I'd have a meltdown, Firefly, and I'd need meds. I can't even go on the highway out here. When I went to go visit Crazy Irish with Prepper Stenning and Chris, I was a basket case because it was during a nasty rainy day, and 495 is so dangerous on a normal sunny day. My brain felt like it was in my head, just all felt like it was in a vice grip the whole ride there. I can't do it anymore. I know I can't. I'm not. I just can't. I like it how Sierra likes it. Yeah, she loves pasta. She could eat it every day, but she's so much carbs in it. I can't let her do that. I was buying the Barilla pasta pouches where you just rip the top and you put it in the microwave and it's done. But those were, I found those years ago when I had a $1 coupon off of one package, and they went on sale for 99 cents. So I got them for free. So I got like 50 or 60 of them. I used all my coupons, and now they're $2 something a bag. It's just better off buying a 99-cent box of pasta when they go on sale here, making up a whole box and shoving it in the fridge, and then she could take it out. And I'm not team driving with Chris. That's all in his mind. I'm not doing that. I'm not team driving. I'm not going through driving training and going for he's finally almost paid off his tractor trailer driving school loan that we took out when he got his CDL. He's down to the last 700 maybe. And that was with a Pell Grant that took like 5,000 off. And we still had like a $10,000 loan. So we're down to the last $700 of that loan. And then I have $1,300 left on my student loan, which I didn't finish school. I went to college and I didn't finish because I was working full time as well. And they wanted me to do an internship. And my company that I worked for, I was a medical biller. And they did participate in internships, but had stopped doing it, I think, right around the time I was getting ready to do my internship. I could have done my internship at my job while I was working, and no. So it was either quit my job to do the internship, and I couldn't. I was the sole provider. I couldn't do that. So I didn't go for my last two classes, which was the internship and algebra, which I failed all the time anyways. I can't, once you stop putting letters in with numbers, I'm screwed. I failed the algebra test just to see where I would get placed to get into college. And then when I got in, I did the algebra for one semester and I failed it again. It was like, oh my God. Anything above regular adding and subtracting and division, forget it. I can't go any higher than that. $10 an hour pay cut, Firefly? So are you not doing the bus anymore? Yeah. I used to lively prepper. I used to be out and about everywhere. And then once I got these last few years of just being home and it's country roads to my parents' house, back roads. And so that's all I'm used to now. Even the snow, I am not used to driving in it. I get nervous. What do you get on Amazon, Firefly? The Barilla pouches? So you're not working for the bus company anymore? That would have been a fun job, I think. But then again, driving in the snow, I totally get it. I don't want to be responsible for all those children if I make a mistake on the ice or the slippery snow or something. Oh yeah, that's good, Firefly. Yeah. You got to do what's best for you too, you know. If that were me, I would work on getting the house paid off and every one of your bills paid down as much as you can, and then if something happens again with the whole economy crap, at least you won't be so stressed. 13 an hour to drive a bus. It's BS. I'm getting paid 150 to drive Sierra's friend 3 days a week. And she lives 2 minutes down the road. Go pick her up, bring her to school with my kids, and then in the afternoon pick her up again with them at school and drop her off at home, and 2 days a week in the next town over, 20 minutes away to her appointment, and that's it. And I don't have to pick her up from the appointment. Her mom gets out of work and it will be there for that. Love and light, gotta go. Okay, Chef Kicker, have a good day. I am working feverishly this year to get our mortgage paid down so that Chris can slow down by the time he's 50. He's 42. And I want to get it paid down in 8 years, as much as I can, if not all of it. And then he can slow down, you know, because our cars are paid off. I'm sure we'll need another vehicle by then, but, you know, and things that need the house will need a new roof at some point. It was a new roof when we bought it. It was like 10 years. So, you know, we got a few more years, but it still looks beautiful. We have a new boiler we put in this year. You remember that? We did that when we got our stimulus, because I knew we'd never have that kind of money again and what we had saved. So we did that, and we've kept up with things. So I know. Hey, doing it redneck things off grid. Welcome. Yeah, so that's what we're working on. I am finding though that now that I'm not working, I'm not spending so much, because they used to send me at my job. I worked for the center for handicapped, and I worked in the work program where I took the ones that could function enough to go out and do a job. I took them to work, and two of my jobs were one of them, the girl worked a couple days a week at the Salvation Army. She did tags on the clothes and things like that. And so I would drive her, and I'd have 2 hours with her while she's working. I couldn't be there working with her. I had to stay in the building. So I would walk around and buy stuff. 2 days a week I went with her, and then 2 days a week I went with another girl she put the stickers on the DVDs. So she sat in the back, but she did not like me hovering. So I'd have to get up and walk around, and I'd be shopping on those other 2 days. I never made no money. Hey,
Hi.
hi, Chris is outside working.
That's nothing new.
I don't know, man. I don't know who that man is right now today, because he got up before me. And y'all know I went to bed before him last night. And he was up. He cleaned the fireplace. He cleaned the bathroom. He filled up the wood car. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. I was like, who are you, dude? I never asked him to do any of it.
His lazy ass up by like 8 o'clock in the morning. Holy.
He must have. I don't know. I think he got up that early because I was up at what, 9 maybe? And he said he stayed up till about 2 on the live stream?
I don't know. I was out well before that.
Oh, well, he said about 2.
Him and Pepper could have been.
Wow. I haven't gone back to watch it because I've been doing stuff around here, but he broke down all my boxes that I had over here as a big mess, and I ain't questioning it. I'm just letting it go.
Oh, yeah, look at the ball.
I'm like, what have you done to my husband, and who are you?
It's on the RC cord.
All right, I'll hold it. You got it.
Germs from the girl who you drove. Germs from the mom as a trauma nurse. Oh, I know, Noodlebug. I got sick, severely sick in October of 2019, and I think it was the vid back then because we didn't know what it was yet.
I caught that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It was to the point where I thought I was going to die. And my doctor was saying it's viral. You just got to let it run its course. And then I'd go back to the ER and they said it was bronchitis and pneumonia. And there were days Chris went to work and I thought I'd be dead on the couch by the time him and the kids got home. It happened twice where I thought I wasn't going to make it. And antibiotics, different rounds of nothing. 6 weeks I was out of work. And then once COVID came, we found out a few months later that it was here as early as the year before. They just didn't know. So
Yep.
my doctor said, I think that's what you had back then in October. Because even 2-3 months
after
after.
My paycheck online for me to see for Monday and Tuesday because they still have to pay me for that for those 2 days I was out from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have, where you work, did you have the ADP app or whatever where they had the hacking?
Yep. Well, ours wasn't hacked.
Yeah, my friend at UMass, hers was. She lost all her overtime. They owe her thousands of dollars.
Hopefully they can see that and get that straightened out. Usually UMass is pretty good about that. But
hopefully,
being such a big place, that's going to take a while.
It's been, she said it's been a while. They still haven't given it all to her yet.
Yeah, it's going to take time.
Yeah. Yeah, so Lazarus outside, and I don't know how much snow we're getting. He didn't say, he didn't check, I don't think. So I don't know.
6 to 8 inches over here.
Yeah, we're supposed to get 6 to 8 here, so I don't know. Let me look up.
Wow. I thought people were saying rain, mixture of rain. So I was like,
it's supposed to change over to rain later on in the morning. But starting at 10 o'clock, it's supposed to start snowing. Now it's saying up to 6 inches, but
6 inches?
6 to 8 inches. About 10. It's supposed to start around 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, wow.
And then change over in the morning.
See, now ours says Central Middlesex County, Eastern Hampton, Eastern Hampshire, and Southern Worcester from midnight tonight to 7 a.m. Monday.
Yeah, but the hourly is showing at 33% at 10 a.m. At midnight, it shows 80%. Let's see, winter storm.
Hey, Dad.
You guys are supposed to get 1 to 4 inches, is what it's saying.
Yeah. Daddy
then-
wrestles with Mr. Stevens. Hello.
and then Ice Possible after that.
Wow.
So for here, let me look at this.
Oh, everybody around Lively Prepper has it right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, South Carolina's already getting hammered.
Oh, South Carolina?
South Carolina's getting hammered.
Firefly says, "Hi, little man."
Hi. Try and fix my car set right now.
Holy cow, dude! It looked like you gotten done something.
I've been doing shit all day. What have you been doing?
Chilling.
Doing one of those? Yeah.
12-ounce curls. And you know what? At this point, I've earned it.
Yeah, quarter way, quarter.
Oh, that's fixed.
Yeah, they're still saying.
I'm gonna get this guy out of here. I'm blocking you, dude.
Who?
Doing
Bot.
it was a bot. They're saying this stream was pornographic.
Really?
You know what? I'm gonna go and put it on subscriber mode. I totally forgot to add that. So give me 1 second.
Put me in as a mod.
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
You should be a bot, Larry.
This one, right where I needed to do.
Write something in chat, and if it shows up blue, then I know you're a mod.
I got to do that through the YouTube side.
No,
Or
you can do it from this side.
no, I can't. Oh, no, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just to fix it, to twist it on it, I only had to use my pliers. Just to do it.
As your home set turns to. Am I not subscribed? What the?
I know you are.
You are subscribed.
I thought so.
Do it on the YouTube side. Wait, no.
No,
But
I
you
am
can't
on.
put a comment. Oh yeah, your comment's there. Hold on. Let me
Is it a wrench?
yeah, let me see. Hold on. I will wrench you right now. Give me a minute.
Just to twist this one right here.
All right. You should be in blue with your next comment. I will, Lively Prepper. You oh god, Lively Prepper.
There it is.
Dad,
Yep.
Their mom and dad is fighting stage 4 cancer with chemo. Oh, God.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, Larry, you're blue now. You're good.
Yeah, I see it. I can't do the comments in Yardstream. I got to click over to the.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
YouTube
sorry.
side. Yep, that's how we have to do it too sometimes. Look at this one in bed right now. You wearing a hat to bed?
Firefly, how in the world are you that bundled up?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to drive. I don't want to have to drive to the city.
So you wear a
You
hat
got-
today?
I got
And the
two
cat's on
cats.
her head.
Yeah,
I got two
always the
cats. I
cat's
got
always
one,
on her
two. 1, 2. Kitty.
Oh, I know, Lively Pepper. That's really shitty. Well, we're thinking of you.
You got the COVID, I take it?
Me? No.
Oh.
No, I got
She
three
just is
COVID.
like that. She lays in bed all fully dressed with her coat and hat and mittens and everything, and then her cat's plopped right on her head.
Yep, look at that flea bag. That's a flea bag right there.
Hats make me itchy. I can't. Sierra too. She gets itchy head when she wears a hat. I just can't wear a hat.
I like my hat. This is the only one I wear. You know, it's from JB Hunt. It's one of the
This
only
hat-
hats I wear.
This
Looks
hat has
comfortable.
fleece lining inside, so it doesn't itch.
Yeah, mine
Oh.
doesn't have that. Mine's just a straight
Yeah.
straight lining.
Nice.
Hey, Sharon Williams.
Yeah, I gotta leave soon.
Yeah, I'm only going to be on here for 15 more minutes because Chris used a lot of hours last night. So I'm only going to.
I was watching until I fell asleep, and then I woke up to a dead phone. You know.
I want to be able to go on whenever during the month when I want to for a few minutes to an hour. So I have to limit it.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. Mine don't renew until February 1st. So I have to limit the few hours I have left until February 1st.
Mm.
Mine's on the 6th, so I do the freebie one. So I mean it. I'm not on there enough. So if you want to use mine, you're more than welcome to. I can sign you into the team view.
That's why we jump like during the weekdays. I'll jump in on Crazy Irish's live streams and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I don't stay long there either sometimes because I find that if I'm sitting, I don't get nothing done because I love to jabber.
I know that feeling.
We have tons of ice and snow, no internet, so I'm trying to use my phone. Oh, Sharon,
Oh, Jesus.
we're getting snow too. So Chris was out there getting things ready. 27 pounds her cat is, Noodlebug's cat.
27 pounds.
27 pounds.
That's amazing.
That's a Chris. That's a 3-night dinner right there.
K Prepper steading. He's always threatening to cook Sierra's cat.
I gotta take this. I'll let you guys chat with little man for a little bit.
Okay. Lively Prepper. Yes, I did have the StreamYard where you pay $25 a month and you get unlimited hours and you can have 10 people on your panel. But because I was always on everyone else's streams in the morning, I'm like, you know what? I'm not spending $25 a month and sometimes I didn't even do a live stream in a month. So I dropped that plan and I'm down to the free one. It's a basic plan. You get 6 people up on panel and you get 20 hours a month.
Which to fix my car set I really have right beside me, there was a piece I really had to twist with my pliers.
You know how to use pliers?
I know how to reboot my Chromebook.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I know my electronics.
Yeah, you sound like you do.
During remote, I learned how to update it all by myself without Miss Rocky.
Wow.
Because right now, so that sound is right off my speaker
Oh, okay.
to record. Because my dad's computer does not have Bluetooth.
Oh. On homemade cat food, Rubberneck? I never did homemade cat food. I have so many videos. I want to do meals in a jar with my Thrive Life for the truckers. Dusty Data has mentioned it. And I just haven't done those yet either. I got to get on the ball and do those in Mylar bags instead of like if people are working in trucks and they don't want that weight of the glass jar. I want to do them in Mylars too with the Thrive Life, put the meals together. So I got to work on that.
And I also make my own videos.
Do you?
I'll show you. This is on the movie app.
You have a movie app?
I got it with the phone.
Oh.
Look
My
at.
daughter probably has that too. I wouldn't know though. She has an Apple.
So see 4 lit up ones, right? Those are all videos.
Oh. Gotta teach your dad how to do some stuff.
He already knows a lot.
The breadsticks, I took them out just in time, Car's car. Took them out just in time. Nope, they're not burning.
Luckily, you scorched that red round.
I know.
Oh, and also, I want to show you one more thing that my Nana gave me. Her old GPS.
Oh, those will come in handy.
It's the slide turn on.
Oh, wow.
And I have the stand hooked up to my electric scooter. As you probably heard beeping last night.
It looks like you got a lot of room down there to do that, huh? Is it open down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know when you saw my dad in front of the stove? I have all that room.
Wow.
Plus this little area right here that has 2 tables.
Lively Prepper says, a smart young man you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're what, 10? Yeah.
Yep.
Teach your dad some stuff.
Right. Everything that he's already tried to pull, I already done it.
Yeah.
That's a hand?
Sorry. I didn't realize it was that hand.
Oh.
I tried explaining that to Sierra. She's like, you just don't understand. I'm like, yeah, don't understand. I've been through it all. Yeah. I would go hang out at my friend's house because her mother was in the bar all the time and didn't pay attention to what we did.
Right.
You know, so that's why I always went to my friend's house because we were never home because we would have to go from bar to pick her mother up and bring her home. She had her rounds every night. She'd go to Mario's and she'd go to Linda's and she'd go to Favreau's and she'd go to this one and Panda Garden. And she had tabs all over town. So we never knew which bar her mother was at. So they'd have to call her to come get her mother and she'd pee on the bar stool or we'd have to bring her home and carry her up the stairs. And so of course I'm going to go hang out with her because my mother was down my neck about everything. She watched what I did.
Yep.
So I told my daughter, I know exactly.
Yeah.
14-year-old.
I watch him to an extent, but other than that, I let him do his thing.
Like you. How you like that trick?
I know.
You know you knocked that down.
Yeah.
Pepper Stedding, how you doing, honey? Aaron Smith, Semper Fi.
Oh, there's Prepper.
Yeah, we're only on here for another 10 minutes, Stedding.
So if you want to hop up. You got 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah, because I don't have many hours to.
Yeah, 'cause I spent them last night, 6 hours on a live stream.
No, you should have plenty of time then. 6 hours on a light, man.
Well, we still had some. We used some before that. I think we have 10 hours we used.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
She got you on that, Chris.
He thinks that sorry brown-eyed puppy dog look's gonna always get him out of trouble.
You look very tired.
Yeah, I was up until about 3 o'clock this morning.
I told him to.
You and Prepper were on here until 10 o'clock or till.
No, it was me, Stedding, Dusty Data, and me. And 5 people were watching.
I told him when it gets that. Oh, there he is. When it gets that late, just drop. When you don't have that many people watching you, and it's just you guys, end the broadcast and go private.
Wait, hit end broadcast once and wait?
No, you end broadcast like you normally do, and then you stay up and you're backstage.
They manufactured that shit to.
Where are you, Stedding?
He's inside a terminal. His truck is getting
Oh. I have a feeling we're going to go over the hour, so I'll leave Chris on here too. How you doing, Stedding?
Yeah. Put your mic down there, Prepper.
I'm going to go dish up some of that spaghetti, so I'm going to be right back, and I'll let Lazarick have the hot seat for now.
Yeah, I filled that rack right up.
I know. We'll get you some Scooby snacks.
How about a dinner?
Chris earned a bunch of Scooby snacks today.
Oh,
Didn't put a trash bag in the bucket.
Kentucky Patriot 75. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh, doing all right. Waiting on him to finish up my truck.
I didn't put a new bag in just in case the kids
You know,
tried to
service
pull
on
something
your
in it. I quit.
What's that, Larry?
Are they doing a service on your truck?
Yep.
Yeah, doing a preventive maintenance.
Yeah.
And he's eating his leftovers from the dinner last night.
All of them.
Nice, Josh.
Just don't know how to get it out of the way.
Yeah, Fluffy, I think, Firefly, I think Fluffy is a ginger.
Duh.
Oh, yeah, we had some good freaking conversations last night
I'm sure.
Yeah.
about doing airsoft and paintball.
Ooh, I still got my Tittman. Oh, that reminds me. I got to send a picture of that to somebody because I might actually have that sold.
And I was actually Googling them online last night because we have Advanced Action Sports over here in Webster to where they can go there and do airsoft and do battles. They have a whole compound all set up and everything.
Yeah, there's another place over in Agawam over by one of the stops that we have. It's literally right behind Dunkin' Donuts in Agawam.
There's 4, but it's quite hard.
Why?
I don't know.
No comment.
Okay. Whatever.
I overcooked the breadstick.
How do you overcook them?
I don't know.
Leave them
We're
in
on a
too
live
long.
stream right now, and I'm finishing the ending to this video, so Lazarus going to try this on a live stream. Go ahead.
Don't
Everybody
choke.
on the piano.
Don't choke.
Hey, listen to
Breadstick
this.
is hard.
Hey guys, listen to this. That's a breadstick.
I cooked it
My
too long.
ass.
That's a
Sounds more like
bread.
I guess it was already
Hammer.
Go ahead, take a bite, see if you break another tooth.
Oh, man.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
You heard, little man.
Okay, little man, that comes out of your allowance if you ever get any.
Oh, he does.
Take a bite of the food.
Holy fuck.
Did the breadstick break or was that a tooth?
All right. Get the breadstick and try the spaghetti. Those were those ones from Olive Garden from New Year's, and I froze them. And I guess they were already cooked, right? So they probably just needed to be microwaved. I'm sorry.
Just a quick warmer, that's all you had to do.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. I put
You
it
let
in
them
the oven.
thaw out and then you throw them in.
All right. Well, try the spaghetti and tell me how you like it. 'Cause
Well-
that's,
Olive Garden would be very upset with you right now.
I know. Yeah. What does it taste like?
Spaghetti.
It has other stuff in it. It has cream cheese, sour cream, hamburger, and onions. Is it good?
Yeah.
All right.
I could even use this as a part of a knife to slide my fork across the spaghetti.
That's quite funny.
Hey, Lee, is that the spaghetti you made with Spam?
Shut up,
And you
Steady.
ground it up like a hamburger?
Shut the fuck up.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a day. Wifey's on her way home.
Yeah, you better get
Oh,
your shit done
yeah.
before you get your ass whooped.
Uh-huh.
There ain't no ass whooping on that. Trust me.
Hey, did little man get you with a dart gun this morning or what?
Nope.
We just switched that right around.
That was this morning. If you listen to what he said.
I can do it now.
All right, guys.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Later,
We're up.
brother.
Night.
Later.
Hey, kicking it homestead.
Bye, T.
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, this breadstick is pretty hard, dude.
Pretty hard. I wasn't sure if you broke the breadstick or if the breadstick broke you.
Yeah, the next batch I'll hold put in the oven.
Hey, Chris.
Can't always have a perfect
Yeah.
video.
You should ask Lee if she realizes yet that Olive Garden pre-cooks those before they bring
Who
them to
knows?
the table.
I forgot. I forgot. And then I have a whole bunch down that there was a box, like 36 of them. So I have more down there. I just won't put them in the oven next time.
There was 24 in a box, and then 12 came in a bag, so we had 36 altogether
Oh, this is sweet.
for New Year's.
I never had pasta with sour cream and cream cheese.
Huh?
Yeah. This was Crazy Irish's thing that she told us on a live stream one day. You make spaghetti, or like angel hair,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put in a 13x9, you sprinkle it with a little bit of spaghetti sauce. Then you take the noodles that you cooked and you lay them all in there. And then you take sour cream and cream cheese, a couple tablespoons of sugar, and you mix that up with ground beef and onions that you ground up. And you pour that on top, and then you pour the top with spaghetti sauce and you bake it.
Kentucky
Oh, yeah.
Patriots Semper Fi. I can tell you right now, crayons are a lot softer
It's
than this
very
breadstick.
sweet. Very, very sweet. You really taste that sugar, the sour cream, and everything.
Yeah. That's like a friend of mine's mom. She makes Philly steak and cheese
Oh.
sandwiches every now and then. And she puts Philadelphia cream cheese on the bread.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
then she'll put like some provolone or something on top of the meat and stuff when she puts it in the bun, because she'll use like the little hoagie buns,
Yep.
but she'll spread cream cheese on one side of it,
Mm.
one side of the bread. And I'm here to tell you, at first I looked at her like she was just batshit crazy, and I'm like, you're nuts. I've never heard of that.
Good boy,
And
world.
matter of fact, she's originally from up your guys' way.
Oh yeah.
She's from the Massachusetts area,
Oh.
and but she did that one day, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm down to try something once at least. I tried it. I'm like, damn, can I have another one?
Yeah.
That was some good shit. Hey,
Sounds
TH2.
good.
Howdy, everybody. Yeah, I'm just sitting in the waiting room, the shop area, and
It's actually really good.
hey, I got one dish empty. Only 2 more left to go.
My son called this morning because he had turkeys outside of his yard. So he wanted to know if Chris wanted him to shoot one with his bow that I got him for Christmas. So we're waiting all morning for him to call back and say he got one for us, but he never called back.
Shoot, hell. Jump out the damn window and snatch them.
Right?
Why waste the arrow?
Give me another breadstick.
You want another breadstick?
Yeah.
Think your dude can handle it?
So far, so good.
He's going to use them as chopsticks.
Yep.
Hey, Chris. Those are Italian chopsticks.
Yeah.
The kids are eating it. I'm surprised.
Hey, Chris, don't break the plate now, Bubba.
I know.
Hi,
Right?
Sierra. Hi, Todd. I think I'm going to go have me a cigarette. Oh!
So when did they get your truck in the shop?
Oh, shit. About 2 minutes after I got done doing the request form, because we got to do them on a little computer out there. And you put everything in, and then they have you. They'll either pull it in or they'll have you pull it in. And then I just pretty much start working on it.
Oh,
That's what it looks like out here.
oh, ain't that bad.
Fucking cold. Hey, is the phone shaking? I'm shivering a little.
Yep. Hey, ship kicker.
Chip kicker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, ship kicker won a prize on Heroic Patriots giveaway this morning.
Awesome. Yeah, I was hanging out with my boss this morning.
This is quite good. Oh.
That was fun. Riding all the way over to Springfield, Missouri to pick up a new driver that just hired on with us. Rode over there with my boss with a hangover. Oh, that was fun.
Oh, God.
Kentucky Patriots Semper Fi's got birds having a battle in the yard.
Tell him he could be the third opposing force. Come out with a 12-gauge birdshot. Start peppering their asses.
Wednesday, yeah, Cardinals going in. Cardinals having a feeding frenzy. The woodpeckers are moving in on the Cardinals going to be a battle. Then Sparrows are making their move in now. So he's watching a feathery war. Fucking Pedro Semper Fi.
Arkansas Living was in when I first started the live, and at first it said Saturday Chit Chat. So in the comment he puts, "It's Sunday." I had to change it. I had the wrong day.
Hey, Lee, guess what? Today's Sunday.
Well, see, I liked it, but she said to go a little bit less with the white stuff, which is the sour cream and cream cheese. But she said it's good, so I'm happy.
Oh, Lee, I need you to send me that recipe for those pork spare ribs you did in the cooker and the way you did them ones in the damn it, in the fireplace. I want to try and do them in my cooker pot.
All right.
It's gonna be a couple days before I do it, so no rush.
Yeah, I'll take care of that for you. This is really good.
Yeah, Kicking at Home said he can make Kentucky Patriot can make feather pillows.
Yeah.
That'll make a homemade down coat.
Lively Pepper. Chris went and cleaned my bathroom. I was surprised. I'm like, who are you, man? What'd you do with my husband?
Still here.
He didn't sweep. He can't get an A+ because he didn't sweep the bathroom. Or do the tub. But for the sink.
I'll do the tub and I'll take a shower later.
All right. I'll let you do it.
Get that Mr. Clean foam pad in there and stand on it and just kick it around.
There you go. You and Lee ever take a shower together, or no? She's a water hog, isn't she?
Chris.
No, her fucking water is like boiling hot.
What's Case?
Hi, Sierra.
Hi.
Wow.
Send that to my
Hi.
phone.
My son is out there on his side-by-side on the water.
He's at the lake house in where we used to live in Wales. He's out on the ice doing donuts in his fucking side-by-side.
I can. This is on Snapchat.
You can't download it to your phone and send it to me in text?
No, because it's a
Damn.
Snapchat. I can only send it to other people on Snapchat.
So he's being a fucking nut.
Yep, he is.
Hell yeah.
He knows I don't like
Come
that.
on, Chris. You know, if you had a side-by-side and you were out by a frozen-ass lake, you'd be out there sliding that bitch around, too.
Yes, he would.
No,
Well, we don't have one.
maybe in the fucking yard
Liar.
on the snow. I would go on the
Oh,
ice,
bullshit.
big cracks, and all of a sudden, hey, there goes my $14,000 toy down the fucking bottom of the lake.
14,000. Man, you bought a cheap one.
Yeah.
Try 20, 25,000.
That's what my other son probably paid for his because they both got one at the same time.
Casey bought his for used at 11 grand. And Greg,
Shit.
his brother went and bought one at it was like 25, 26,000.
Oh yeah, there he is, right here on Facebook.
Oh, whew.
That's my son right now. Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Go up after he gets onto that. No, it's on Facebook.
That was an hour ago. He posted that, and he puts down studs. Who needs studs?
That was fun, actually.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Hey,
fun until
Lee.
you start throwing up.
hey, Lee.
Yeah.
Can I shave Sierra's head and
I
make a wig? Can I shave Sierra's head and make a wig out of her hair?
I don't think she would let you.
No.
I tried to cut her hair short and she won't do it.
Hello, look ugly.
Chris, is that
I like
good?
her hair. I think her hair looks cool.
Yeah, I do too, but she has a hard time keeping it up, getting the snarls out sometimes. I mean, she's getting better at it, but she used
Does
to
it
let
get-
it sit days and days and not do anything with it, and then it would be one big snarl, and it was bad.
Oh.
Now she's better
Yeah,
at it.
my
as
oldest
she's
son got
getting
his
older.
head shaved because of that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't take care of his hair. And, well, he had let his hair go for so damn long that he literally had like a matted bird's nest tangle knot, whatever, in the back that my wife spent like an hour trying to get it out for him with a brush and everything and could not get it. So she shaved his head.
Yeah, I would
But,
have done the
you know,
same thing.
Well, we kept telling him, you either take care of your hair or we're going to shave it off. And he just wouldn't listen.
Chris is having a second plate. It's obviously edible.
Yeah, Noodle Bug. Lee has Facebook.
I do, yes.
Yeah,
I think,
Lee,
oh no, it's not my YouTube.
Lee, did you tell him you ran Spam through the grinder to make the hamburger?
Oh.
Just teasing you, Chris. Just teasing you.
Oh.
You Spam hater.
I don't hate it. I just dislike it. I ate it. Please give me that. I could have been like Sierra, take one bite of it and spit it right back out on the freaking plate.
It was too.
What? Sierra doesn't like Spam?
Nope. She put a piece of that right in her mouth and spit it right back out on the plate.
Oh yeah.
She must have learned that they make Spam out of cats.
Now, Sierra, did you hear that?
What?
They make Spam out of cats.
No, they don't.
Yeah, it's ground up cat. They should grind it up and then mold it into a little can.
Not.
Oh man, I had a friend of mine's son one time. I was picking on him and teasing him. He was he was like between 6 and 8 years old at the time. And we were having a little barbecue and we had hamburgers and hot dogs. And I was teasing him. I was like, you know where they get hot dogs from, don't you? And he's like, no. I said, well, it's called hot dogs. Well, they take dogs that nobody wants and they grind them up and they put them into hot dogs. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you're eating somebody's puppy.
Mom!
Yeah, his mom chewed my ass for that one for like a week. She's like, he won't even touch a hot dog anymore. I'm like, okay, more for us.
Hey, Steel and Tree, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Eric Johnson. Oh, look
Hey,
at
Eric.
what Shane's wife made. She made ribs,
Oh.
meatball sliders, and scallops wrapped in bacon.
What the hell?
Yeah, look at those ribs. Oh.
Wow.
I want to get my scalloping permit this year. Go out on the kayaks and catch a bunch of scallops.
Scallops? You can eat. Oh.
Yeah, we
He
can.
lives not that far from the ocean.
I know, I forget. Shit.
Yeah, it's like an hour away, and I think it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours to one of the beaches that, about a half a mile off the beach, give or take. Really
What are you doing,
good
Crazy?
scalloping area.
Hey,
What are you doing, lurking?
Daddy went to his dad's, so I get to play for a little bit. I heard you eating something. What are you eating?
Your concoction that you came up with.
Is it good?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. Well, Olive Garden would be disappointed with Lee because she overdid the breadsticks. Literally,
Crazy.
if you go back and watch this stream
Hey.
and fast forward it, I'm smacking it on the plate and you can hear it.
I bounced him right off the head with the breadstick too, and it went donk.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
My-
Almost knocked him out.
My
He's on his
camera's
second
almost up
plate
again.
though of this stuff. It is good.
See, and then
What
you
is
can
it
make
called?
lazy lasagna or old English lasagna. It's like an old recipe.
So good.
Yeah.
Sierra ate some too. She liked it.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy. Chris is like on his 5th plate now.
Look at him. He just look.
Wait till it gets
You're
cold.
right, I'm done now.
When it gets cold, you have a small piece. When it's like cooler.
Well, I was outside for about half an hour, 40 minutes, bringing in cordwood, so.
Oh yeah. Then you might
Oh,
not want to
Monty,
eat
what's going on, brother?
It's good, Crazy. It's good.
What are you doing, House Donkey?
Oh, just sitting here waiting on him to get my truck done.
He's ready to be a
Pardon.
desk puppet.
I did a video on it, Crazy. So it's going to be Crazy Irish's cracked chicken. Cracked spaghetti, I mean. Because that stuff is good.
See, and you can even take what the filling pot and use it as a dip too,
Yeah.
with like chips or dip chip.
How did
Yummy.
Noodlebug find you on Facebook? It's under Lazarus, wouldn't it?
Let me find my phone and I'll tell you exactly. Hold on.
It
I lost
says-
my phone.
You got your.
Oh, it's right here.
This is
Hold on.
your YouTube phone right here.
Yeah, I got. No, that's my video phone. Hold on. I'll pull up my Facebook and then you can.
Do you want me to say your full name over here or no?
I don't care. It's Lee. Type it in, Sierra. I mean, Chris.
Yeah, Noodlebug, you listening?
Lee, and then MCCLOUD hyphen LAZARICK. Oh my God, that stuff is so yummy.
What's going on,
It's
Cherokee?
gone. Crazy. It was a 9x13 pan and it's half gone.
Yep,
By 3 people.
told you. Took only
I
two,
didn't
but
have
break
any.
the plate out.
Took a breadstick and went with
Can
it.
I be? I couldn't
That
find
breakfast
that
probably
donkey
sitting on the desk
house,
right now.
house donkey out there when I was cooking. He could have had him some frog legs and some chicken soup.
That
You,
sounds good. That
Crazy.
sounds good.
Crazy, I used pressure canned hamburger and pressure canned spaghetti sauce.
There you go.
Oh my God, it was so good.
How you doing, Cherokee?
Where's Daddy?
Outside,
He went to his daddy's.
then doing that cooking outside in the ice and snow. Them
Cold?
frogs,
I was saying frog legs and chicken soup.
Is it cold out, Cherokee? Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I just moved up 29, so that would make the wind chill around 15.
Yeah, that sounds like us too.
Where are you located at?
Massachusetts.
Oh,
Yeah, she's down the road from me.
Yeah. Like
It's about an hour and 15 minutes driving.
Yeah, we're not that far. It's like, I don't know, diagonally across the state. Not too
Yeah,
bad.
about 45 minutes of Chris is driving.
It takes me only like 20 minutes to get to places, so I think I get there.
35 minutes if there was no traffic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
trying to get the way of getting native to get out there in that snow and stuff and do what I was doing, walking in it, cooking in it. I'm getting ready to try some Thai boxing in it.
Nice.
The old way. So I'll be freezing my toys off.
Lively pepper, that would actually be good with the egg noodles too. Doing
Yeah.
this, doing what you just did.
Yeah, because
Using
Sierra
egg noodles?
said that there was too much white stuff. It was too much.
Yeah, that's why I said before, the original recipe is for those little skinny noodles, the egg noodles, but they're from the Dutch company or whatever, the Dutch egg noodles.
Yeah.
And it's the ones you would use for chicken soup. So it's like tinier noodles and it's like not as thick. Because the closest thing that I found is to break up the angel hair pasta and use it that way. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't break it up. She ate it too.
you liked it, Sierra?
Oh my God, you're that sad of it.
She's
That's a
eating
family
it.
tradition for us.
It's good.
She literally tried dissecting all the sour cream and all the white stuff out of it.
Oh, shush. Just eat it all together. It's the best in the morning.
This kid is so picky. If you literally made literally a shit on a shingle to look like a pancake and smothered it in chocolate syrup and did the same thing with pancakes, she would notice the difference just by looking at it.
She told
Oh,
me
yeah.
not to tell her what was in it because then she wouldn't like it anymore.
Yeah, don't tell her.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
It's better the next day. Believe me, let it marinate.
Oh,
Just like everything else. It's always better the next day. Glad you made it.
Warm it up on a frying pan with butter, like I did that day with spaghetti you made in Palmer.
Mm.
I cooked. She made a big pot of
Oh, she's saying
spaghetti.
eat it cold.
If you
Oh,
wanted to,
cool.
just like warm it just slightly. And it's
Oh, I used to reheat the spaghetti after cooking it with the sauce mixed in, with a little bit of butter on a frying pan and just simmer it up and warm it up a little bit. It's fucking really good. Me and her wiped out
Yep.
the whole thing of freaking spaghetti the next
I
day.
heard a lot of people say when you do that, they use butter the next day.
And she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, I never had this. Where'd you learn this?" And I was like, "My mom." She's like, "Holy shit, you actually learned something that was so good."
TH2, yes, what the fuck on the weekend. I get a chance to
It
come.
was like he's upset. Y'all didn't give him no food or anything, so he's all upset. Looks like
Oh,
you.
what am I upset about? I ate what I finished off what I ate, what I cooked last night.
That looked good.
Yeah,
That was
he
real
basically finished off the other half of that. He still has 2 more meals in his truck.
Oh yeah,
I still got 2
Dinner
more
and
pans of
breakfast.
this.
gotta figure out what else I'm gonna cook
What
outside
about you?
in the ice and the snow.
Next time you come to Mass, instead and have them make you a pan of it and you can freeze it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you'll be leaving here with a.
That's what you should do. When you come up here, make a bunch of meals and,
Yeah, dude,
and
we'll set
freeze
you
them
up.
in back seal, and then you can have your own. That way you're going to have to cook it all in the truck. You can
Like
just
he
warm it
wants
up.
to spend his time with you guys or just to relax cooking all the time, right? I'm sticking
Videos
up
of
the
him
sentence, so
cooking,
let's
'cause
go with the flow. Ready?
But see what Lee's not realizing is part of it for me is I enjoy cooking.
I know that.
I enjoy coming up with that shit and throwing it
I'm
all
just
together.
teasing.
How's it going, Bubba?
Now you know why the pan
All right,
was
bring me
from
some
just 2
food?
people.
I think
Alright.
Crazy Irish needs to do a cookbook.
What we got there? Oh, applesauce. Oh yeah, that go good on
Everything
some
you
pork
do.
chops.
From the London area and the Irish and Scottish
Shit, I
area.
finished off what I made last night. Yeah,
I'll
made me a
say
nice
some-
little.
We'll have to do up some meals for them and
Yeah.
load them up again for the road.
Well, basically baked mac and cheese, but I had some ground beef in there, taco seasoning, onions.
Should have put
Minced
some
garlic.
salsa in
Y'all
it.
need to send Crazy Irish emails and just flood her emails.
That was pretty good.
Make a cookbook.
I still got 2 more pans of it in the truck in the fridge. I made a little too much.
She's going to a coma.
No, she's good at cooking, man. The
I know,
stuff
but
she makes-
flooding her with emails, she'd probably say, "What the fuck?" and just smoke herself until she passes out on the dog and put the dog on the floor.
Listen, I'll fight off the coof because now all marijuana smokers are good to go.
Them European people, I get kicked out of how they cook and drink at the same time. So they don't know what they had when they got stone drunk trying to eat.
Yep.
I'm so glad I made that today. Oh, it's
I
good.
went and got oranges and lemons today to make that juice.
Irish. Did you talk to that guy? I think it's GS over in England.
You okay?
That wasn't me.
What was it again?
GS. He lives in England.
Oh. No, I don't know him.
I've been talking to him lately. They got a guy called Andrew Land. He's about like the Star Trek guy. If you keep repeating his name, you start thinking about Star Trek. He gets drunk as a skunk. You know how y'all the language should be picking in bad words. I'll be going, what bad word? I didn't understand it at first.
Hey, Christy Bomb.
I don't know. Can I say what it is?
Go ahead.
The hydrochloroquine or whatever it is. It's a homemade recipe. with
Yeah.
the oranges and lemons.
Just call it razzmatazz.
Well, you're supposed to make it with grapefruit, but a lot of people have medications you can't take because grapefruit combats with certain medications. So I found out that I can do it with orange peels instead of grapefruit peels and the lemons. So I'm gonna make it again tomorrow.
About 2 weeks ago, he was making it.
Yep.
Then he comes back up here. He's gonna take our little mobile buggy that we have downstairs, which is a rollaway office chair, and get set up with his truck.
Stead, you should make some of that and do it in your crock pot. So you'd
They're
have
doing
it.
PM on mine.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know.
distracted.
Well, you
I ain't
know,
making the payments on it. He can blow it up if he wants to.
Felix, come on, man.
I was asking for you last night. Hold on. I was asking you last night, Sasha.
Oh, Christy Bomb says they have that crap.
Sunday through
Jeez.
Wednesday.
Monday to Wednesday.
Sir.
Oh man.
They say it's only
Cooking at Homestead, the peeling tonic.
Yeah, because you can mix the 2 tablespoons or teaspoons, whatever the dose is, with tonic water. If you not soda water, get not salsa water, get tonic water, because tonic water is good for you too.
You got a
And
new
you
truck,
take it.
Yeah.
Make sure you take your zinc every day along with it.
My truck is right there.
All right, Lee's gonna hop on. I gotta go
Where's
do some laundry.
The first one.
Because if you take the zinc with the tonic, the peeling tonic, the zinc helps the cells absorb it
Well, I
to
say
get
that
it
you put
going.
on a million miles a day.
Yeah,
My slippers on the wrong feet.
Wait! Don't be putting your slippers on the wrong feet.
They are. They're on the wrong feet.
Franks and beans.
where you at, Frank?
Living the dream.
No!
I haven't enough coffee yet.
Living a dream, freezing your ass off.
Yeah.
Well, I made that shit, but it kind of sucks.
We must eat the gummy bears to put them on the wrong feet. No.
Oh, it's so good to have you up here on a weekend.
I know, and it's only probably like about a 40-minute play, but that's good enough for me.
That's all right, because I'm a half an hour over what I said I was going to do the live stream.
Get my withdrawals out.
I said I was going to do it an hour because Chris was on till 2 o'clock last night.
What? Now is this on his or on
Oh,
yours?
I forgot all about his. I got to go back over and see about getting it set up still. I set it up and they said wait 24 hours and I never went back. I got to go back and do that.
Mhm.
Lee
Yeah.
sleeping on the job.
Yeah, I am.
Now you
Check
know
with
All
what
the
that's
stuff he's doing around here today. I'm not trying not to interrupt him because he's on a roll.
See, feed him more of that stuff and see what else happens.
Crazy Irish. He was up till 3 o'clock. I went to bed. It was like 10 o'clock, 10:15, right? I had a wicked stuffy head and my head was hurting and I was sneezing. I went to bed. I came back out a couple hours later and had some water. And he was just getting ready to get out, go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
He was up before me. I got up around 9. He was up like 8 o'clock, I guess. I don't know. But he had the fireplace cleaned out. See how clean it is in there?
Yep.
Just did the
Wow.
wood box. He did clean the whole bathroom. And he's
The
done
bathroom?
laundry. Huh?
What, the bathroom too?
The bathroom too. And then he's done a bunch of loads of laundry. He went out and filled up the wood rack on the porch. I'm like, who is this man?
Feed him more of that stuff. See what else happens.
Shit, that sounds like a husband trying to get some conjugal time.
Did it all for the nookie? The nookie? He didn't take that cookie.
I knew Crazy would get the joke.
I just took a video of him. I'm like, who are you? And what did you do with my husband?
To make like
Crazy.
little comments on it. Must be for the nookie. And then keep on. What?
Yeah, hey, Crazy.
Yeah.
You know later on he's gonna come by and he's gonna look at Lee and she's going, I was a good boy today, right? I was a good boy. I did good. Can I have a look?
That's his
Can I have
Scooby
that?
snacks.
Can I have that
I'll
little?
flip him a
Yeah.
couple Scooby snacks.
Throw him a cookie. Said, here's your cookie. Now stick it up your hand. Finish off with one biscuit song. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Yay.
I was like, what?
I
He just
didn't
kept
do
on
it.
going.
That's
You know,
good though.
Twice. My wife hasn't said shit to me yet, and I'm going like, something's up.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd be thinking something's up to. Well, I don't know. This one here, you let him go and does whatever. But if he's doing something that I want him to do, then you know something's up.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. See.
That's why I'm so in shock right now.
Wow.
Hey, I'll be the first guy to admit, look, my wife gets me to do something without asking me to do it. If I just go and start doing something around the house or the property or something that normally she'd have to like ride my butt to get me to do, she knows I'm fixing to ask for something. I'm either wanting some nookie time, or I want to go hang out with one of my friends, or
That's why.
about damn time, man.
That's why you put your shoes on your wrong feet.
You guys are slower than shit around here.
Okay, what link are you talking about? Kicking it Homestead. I'm gonna put it in right now.
The stream.
I'm about a clutch.
I don't know,
today.
but I'm putting it in.
You have a good one, man. I will.
Just
I'll do my
watch your
best.
time. Watch your time. So when
Good
wanna
meeting you,
do
Felix.
them- I mean,
I know.
there's only
Be safe out there, brother.
There's only like about 2 weeks
Don't
left.
put up with any shit
So-
from nobody.
Yeah, I got 10 hours left.
Take it easy, man. I'm probably gonna pull my ass out here and go to sleep.
I put the
Take a
link,
nap.
Lazarus, kicking it. I put the link there.
Yeah, you're only at an hour and a half, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad. You still have time left.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting next to me. This means something.
No, watch out! He wants more lazy lasagna.
Oh no! I just ate. Don't be messing with the belly.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I had.
oh God! Oh,
Bacon beans.
Franks and beans!
bacon bang!
Beans and Franks.
All right, I
I
hope
put
so.
the link there, so if you guys
Did
want
you
to
guys
come up, you
service
just have to
the,
show your face, guys. That's all.
So
Awesome.
Monty wants to come up too.
Okay, here's one.
About to see Kicking It for the first time?
I've
Nope.
seen her. She's a
I've
cutie.
seen her.
She's a cutie little patootie.
Yes, I remember the time she was
She was
trying
up
to
in
come
the
up
attic.
in her. I remember the time you were trying to come up a long time ago, and you were trying to get service. You were
Yeah,
sleeping.
and she was up in
upstairs.
her attic, sitting up in the attic space.
Yep.
Hi, Kicking It.
I'm out of the attic now. They let me out. Hey, everybody.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yo,
Look at the
have you been a good girl to be let out of the attic?
Well, Monty, what's up, brother?
Hey.
Hey, cool Monty.
Monty got out of the house.
Look at that big microphone hanging there. My goodness.
I just got done with the.
Like the ones,
That's a huge one.
That's like what my brother has.
What?
Podcast and
It's
stuff.
not.
Mine is like, okay, this is mine. Tiny little thing.
I hear you just. I hear you just fine.
Yeah.
$9.99 at Walmart.
Where'd Steady go?
Oh, I don't. Oh shit! I just dropped something.
There
I
wasn't
gotta
an
get
X-ray
that
again
because
this time,
that's
was it?
my. That'll blow up on the heater.
Yeah, last time she smoked cigarettes in there.
Yeah.
I was about ready to tell Steady. I was about ready to tell that donkey to get out of my
That's
small.
hilarious.
Hey, Dusty David.
Dusty, what's going on, brother? Awesome time last night with you. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it's still under.
Oh yeah, Lori's World does those faces, and Bushcraft too. That's pretty cool. I don't know how to.
I just make faces all by myself.
Hello.
He could be Kermit.
This isn't. I thought it was Saturday when I put the stream up. I wrote Saturday Chit Chat in Arkansas. I was like, no, it's Sunday.
Man, when you got me on TV, I've been getting rid of all them frogs.
Oh God, it just don't feel like a Sunday.
No, it doesn't. And then we're
No, it
supposed
is
to get
'cause
what
the kids
that
don't
snow
have school
tomorrow
tomorrow.
tonight.
Oh, what do you know, Dusty? I'm doing laundry too, brother.
I don't know what you did to him, Dusty, last night, but this man's been zooting around the whole house doing stuff. Like, stuff. He's gotten a whole list of chores done I never asked him to do.
Zootin'.
Before I woke up, I'm just letting him go. Do it all.
I'm zooting around. I'm all jacked up
Him too.
with all this energy.
He
I
filled
just
the wood
watched
cart
Dusty's.
with-
Things at one time.
Where do
Just
you
watched
live,
Dusty's video
Monty?
earlier.
I need a
Kansas.
drink. I don't drink.
Hey, Sandra Moody.
Hey,
She needs a
Sandra
big cup
Moody.
of coffee. Hey, Sandra Moody.
Goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps.
I'm gonna go down for a little walk. I've got to figure out how I'm gonna do my next video.
Oh, did you see Dusty Davis' video with the pop? He awesome video.
$70 for the whole kit.
That's it?
Yep. And you can buy
Look
more.
at how happy his face looks, because now I know what he wants now.
Well, not only that, he turned me on to a new habit I wouldn't mind doing is airsoft.
I'm not, no. You haven't even used the bow and arrows you got yet.
Oh, there. Oh, Donkey's in
Oh,
his truck.
okay, I'm coming.
Damn, I've been back there for like 2 hours.
Oh, so
Hey,
nice
big
to
guy.
be up here with all you guys. Everybody's in chat.
I have a serious lag.
Donkey,
Oh,
Donkey.
What kicking
get
it?
out to my swamp, donkey.
Uh-uh.
I
No.
say I have a lag, but it's catching up now. I can tell.
Okay.
I got a lag too, but I left her at home.
There you go.
There you go, Steady. Look at
Oh,
Steady.
look at the screen.
Oh, let me
Steady,
check.
I found your new date.
Oh my. Oh my.
What I like,
Oh
what I like
my God, Becky.
is what I like are these.
Look.
You can do it anyway.
Anime. It's like, what?
That is so
All right,
cool.
I'm gonna get off because Daddy just pulled in.
Okay, well, thanks for coming up, and your stuff was delicious.
Yeah, awesome. I make it. Awesome.
Great
awesome.
seeing you on a Sunday, Crazy.
I know. I'll see y'all
Bye,
tomorrow.
Crazy.
Unless he's gonna be home. I don't know because tomorrow was we're supposed to get the snow tonight.
Yeah.
So who
Look,
knows?
there's another donkey.
Donkey. How's Donkey?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sexy donkey right there.
All right.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm a talking
Right.
donkey.
I'll see
Sexy
you on Monday.
donkey, don't you know?
Don't forget Franks and Beans.
I got some Franks and beans.
Franks and Beans.
Oh, really? I got
Hopefully
some
Frank
Franks
working
in
on
the-
Monday so I can rock for you, Chris. Franks and Beans.
Beans and Franks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later, sweetie.
Jeez.
Oh,
Hey,
I saw a video.
Stop playing with that computery stuff over there.
Saw someone from the kitchen. She
Starting
took
to
hot
confuse the
dogs
hell
and
out
cut
of
them
me.
into like that size, wrapped them in bacon, put them in a casserole, and then sprinkled them with brown sugar and baked it. Oh my God, it looks fabulous.
Oh.
It's one way to eat your
So did an
weenies.
eggplant.
That looked
All
like
right,
a
I'm
really
gonna go back
limp
on. Are
eggplant.
you all set now, or you got
Yeah,
other things to
yeah.
do? All right, I'm gonna go back on the couch where it's nice and comfy for my hiney. I'm gonna let Chris
God.
run it. I'm gonna sit right next to him on the couch. It's so much more comfortable. on
My
the
eyes just
couch.
switched to night vision. How'd I do that again?
It's not that I don't like it. It's that my neck, my back, and my legs hurt right here.
Couch now. Diddy meow. Oh, dude, that is cool. What's up, brother?
Hey, man.
Wow.
I was about to go on live myself, man, because I was like, man, I wonder what Prepper Steading's doing today. I just got to do my laundry.
Oh, I'm gonna show Steading this. Look at my big jug, Steading. Yeah, you just do.
Yeah, another 5 pounds.
Yep, the fish and chicken.
Chris, get your old lady to stop showing her jugs on TV, man.
I swear, every time I get up here, she just got to show me her jugs. Jug of this and jug of that.
He's
I'd
proud
rather
of
have
that
a show of
cactus
jugs than
stuff.
have visual thoughts of something else in the shower.
Yeah, my cucumbers aren't that impressive. I'm just saying.
Oh, Chris.
Gardner Josh has the cucumbers. I get to see the jugs.
Yep.
Yeah, Dusty, I like that video. You standing there in your ski mask and your baseball bat with the knuckles and rings.
Hey, man. Hey, I got to make money, man, you know? So I'm all about the family right now.
I even commented on that. I was like, ain't nothing like a nice, it sounds like an aluminum bat cracking bones.
So I got into trucking, man. You know, Mr. John, he took me in under his wing back in the 1990s.
Dusty's only a couple years younger than me.
Younger than you?
No, he's older than me by a couple years. Which is pretty weird.
You're a baby, Chris. You're a baby.
No, that road life got to him. I mean, look at him. He's got that gray beard going.
I rode hard and put up wet. Look at Stedding. He's 35.
Line.
If Stedding's
Rode
30,
hard,
no,
put
there's
up
no
dry.
way.
His truck just went for a gynecologist appointment. Oh.
I still say in my previous lifetime. I still say in my previous lifetime I was a blind gynecologist.
You were what?
I still say in my previous lifetime I was a blind gynecologist.
Catskill's here.
Hey, Catskill.
I would have to wonder why you say that. Do you find yourself when you're doing plumbing wanting to stick your hands in the drain?
Oh.
Wow.
I wonder what's in this pipe.
Call Rooter, he's your man.
It's all fun. Hey, sticking your fingers in a pipe is all fun and games till a rat bites it.
Oh.
I was taking a drink of coffee, Stedding.
Well, what's that?
Butthead, I was taking a drink of coffee.
No, I've done that before, man. Just had a spit take and it went all over the screens, the camera, mic.
Oh, man. Lots of snow here in NC heading your way.
That sounds like me.
Especially with Stedding, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
Same with Chris. I say that all the time on my live streams. I apologize right when I start the live stream for Chris's behavior.
I'm just saying, you know, if I'm up here, you may want to abstain from trying to drink anything.
You never know what comes. And my videos, I always worry about what he's going to say when I'm doing a video. Thank God I can edit those, but the live streams you can't edit.
Hey, Catskill, are you east of Charlotte?
I thought there was a way of
heading back. What, today, tomorrow?
Kannapolis City make.
Say something.
I thought there was a way to edit after you done a live.
There is.
Yeah, that's one thing I need Dusty to kind of show me sometime.
Well, you take your hammer and your screwdriver. Now, I'm still trying to find a Bitcoin in here. So I'm going to pull this computer head all the hell.
You research it?
No.
Really well. And send me links.
There's a place right over in
I
Webster
don't
that does
care.
it.
Just send me links of things that.
Catskill, New York Prepper is in Mooresville, North Carolina. She says it's northwest.
Okay.
Gardner Josh, what's going on, brother?
What's the link for Gardner? Hopefully he's not busy.
Bloop, bloop.
Gardner, how's Leah doing? Tell her I said big hugs.
South Carolina.
Leave his cucumbers out of this.
Turn the fans
Yeah, that's
on
right.
and blow off some of that snow. None yet on my part.
Ninja, hey, believing. Oh gosh, we're getting
Hey,
along.
Ginger Ninja.
It's nice to have you up here today.
Oh, that's what I should do when I come up there to visit you guys, Chris. We'll
What?
make some. We'll fry up some onions and maybe some green peppers and some yellow squash.
You had me at the yellow onions, but when you got to the
Ew.
squash, I'll move out of my own house.
Just butter and onions. No green peppers. Ew.
We'll have to make 2 separate ones, one without squash and one
Look, you might want those back. I don't really have much of a need for them. Stop leaving your shit in my
One
truck.
without squash.
You're as bad as my wife and the hookers. Always leaving your panties behind and shit. Yeah. Tell my wife don't mention, don't look at that shit. That's just my butt plug.
Oh, if you're not at the scale house talking
Tell us
to
how
that
many
guy.
miles I got on it. Have a good one, guys. No problem.
Freaking steady.
What?
Hey, Sharon.
Were you drinking
Yep,
coffee
They
again?
think he's talking to
Silly
himself.
boy.
No.
No, one of the mechanics had left a couple outlet testers.
They said 10 o'clock tonight we're supposed to start getting it.
That should come earlier than that.
Ginger Ninja's got snow.
Yeah, you got to watch the mechanics, man. I had one leave his damn drill underneath my hood.
Shit.
Hey,
I'm
Charlie.
sorry, but you go leaving some good tools like that behind, I'm likely to keep that shit. I'll learn you.
I was sitting still, and all of a sudden my fan belt broke. So I had to walk up to the shop and get it changed out. When I got the truck back, I'm sitting in the parking lot, and he's like, "Can you pop your hood, man? I can't find my drill."
Like, nope.
I couldn't find it either.
You left it in there. It's mine too.
It was in there. It was actually in there. That was the crazy part.
I had one. They did some work inside the truck, and they left their screw gun in the cab of my truck, and brought the truck out, gave it back to me, and I drove off. And of course, I was already about 300 miles from the shop when I realized the guy had left it in my truck. I just didn't think to look for it or anything. So he ended up going and buying a new one. And when I got back to the shop, which was about a month, between 4 and 6 weeks later, I've come out of the truck and said, "Hey man, you missing something?" He's like, "Huh? Like, did you leave your screw gun somewhere?" "Oh, was your truck I left it in?" "Yeah." He's like, "Well, you can keep it. I already bought a new one." I'm like, "Okay, well, can I have the battery charger for it?" He gave me the battery charger for it. I got to break my paintball guns out when I get home and give them a good cleaning and put some new O-rings in them.
Hey, Craig the Hunter, what's going on, brother?
Then I got to find somewhere to get my tanks filled.
I'm
I
sure
haven't
you can
played
blow enough
paintball
air
for
out of
probably
your
6,
lungs.
8 years.
You gotta watch out for that guy.
Air.
For that.
I just blow hot air.
You got to watch out for that guy, for Craig, man. I tell you.
For who?
For Craig. Love you, brother.
6 to 8 inches in my yard right now, Sharon says. Oh,
Don't sound like love to me.
Oh no, there is.
That sounds like harassment.
Well, I use the feather. He uses the whole chicken, so that's all I'm saying.
See, now that's how I am. My wife gets on my nerves. I just grab one of her favorite chickens and start beating her with it.
Oh my.
Oh god.
I usually get the shitty end of the deal though, because the chicken usually shits on me. Stupid bird.
That's what happened the other night when Craig brought in one of his chickens when he's sitting in the chair up on my panel.
Oh God!
Oh.
I think I
think it
literally
was up on
think
the
I've been shit on by just about every kind of farm animal we've had. We used to have this calf, and we raised her up. She ended up getting stolen from us. If I could have found a son of a bitch that stole her, I'd have burned his house to the ground.
Hey, man,
But,
I said I married her. All right, it's all right. Take care of her.
Oh my.
We had her, and she was a bottle baby, and I used to get up early for work, and every morning I'd get up.
Bottle
I
baby
would get up
rooster.
early, a little earlier, and no, I hate roosters. But I would get up and make her a bottle first thing in the morning, like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Go out there, feed her, make sure she had her medicine and everything. And there was one day I got home, and she was very loving. She loved to come up and get petted and scratched on and everything. And she comes up, I petted her, scratched on her and everything, and she walked in front of me and proceeded to shit on my boot.
What is that?
Studying bitching about chicken
What
shit,
is that?
and he is literally a traveling glory hole. Oh my God!
What?
Who said that shit? Gardner Josh. Should have fucking known. Well, at least Josh is helping me advertise. Don't worry. This glory hole will come to your city one day soon.
And if you act now, you get a coupon for $2 off.
That's right.
Oh.
Be $28 instead of $30. Sorry, guys. I had to raise my prices. Inflation, you know.
But
And
that's
that's
not
it.
all.
You used to do that with your trailer. You put a sign on there. Can't find my gay lover. Have you seen him? And it has his face.
Yeah, but you know, it's funny. Everybody sends me a link to your page.
Oh.
Because they managed to find you here.
Pretty much.
And I still haven't. And we still haven't collected any rewards.
Royalties.
But wait, that's not all. For the price of $19.99, not only do you get one prepper setting, you get two.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Get that 3D printer up and rolling. We're gonna make a prepper steading Barbie doll.
Oh
So you can dress him.
With the kung fu.
They were kung fu fighting.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to do that now.
oh, that's right. Now you got something you could use your 3D printer for.
There you
I'll
go.
take a picture from his birthday.
Oh, you'll have to get one without the headset on, unless you want to put the headset on there.
Oh no, the one from your birthday when you were in the dress.
He also comes with a glazed donut.
No, that's where you're mistaken. I don't come with a glazed donut. I am used to glaze the donut.
Oh my god.
Donut glazing is extra though, FYI. That's an extra $5.
You remember them? You remember them Hot Wheels that you could dunk them in water and hot water and they change colors.
Yeah.
We can put the paint on Prepper Steady's face on the doll. So if you dunk it in hot water, it puts something on his face.
Oh my God.
Not only does he come with a kung fu grip in one hand, but he has a reach around hand in the other.
Oh my God.
Happy Sunday.
Free reach around with every fucking.
I just throw up.
Oh,
What's
steady.
that?
Hey,
You can find these on your nearest truck stop.
As
shelf.
seen on TV.
And with every purchase comes with a free coupon to Chester's Chicken.
Steady, you're not the one that always puts for a good time. Call this number in the men's stalls and loves, are you?
Oh, occasionally.
You can find yours at the nearest Flying J or Pilot.
No, I don't do pilots. Them fucking pilots always has those damn Swift drivers and Schneider and all them guys. They ain't got no money.
Now he goes to the Loves where Warner goes, or excuse me, the Wiener trucks.
That's right.
Hey, Dusty Dan,
Swift-
Greg the Hunter came up with a good one. Lot Lizards of America.
That's an organization, isn't it?
You can make it one.
I think they're unionized.
This ain't right. All right, we
at
lost
Lot
a
Lizards
member.
America. We support the working class.
One way or another, they're getting supported.
Not only is steadying a climb, oh,
He's also the president.
Here's my Swift man impersonation. I can back that shit up.
I was going to say they can't even hardly keep it on the road. They always try and park it in a waterway or something.
Roads are for sissies.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night for a good hour, 2 hours, I think. Swift drivers, how they could be in a wide open area and still run the front of that truck into something.
I
Yeah,
did
pretty
a Swift man parody one time on Facebook. Swift man! And then show a Swift truck backing into everything. Well, y'all just in my way, that's all.
Yeah, it's not Swift's fault. It's all the other drivers that can't park straight in the lines.
But I sure wish I'd finished training.
A buddy
Will
of mine
it fit
sent me.
today?
A buddy of mine sent me some pictures of a tanker trailer. And he was in a parking lot, and the tanker's on its side, and the rear end is ripped off of the trailer. And I'm like, how did he do that going that slow? Seriously.
You'd be surprised.
Well, you know, Swift had a tanker division at one time, don't you?
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, they got rid of it finally. They kept losing drivers. For some odd reason, they were drowning trying to put the load locks in. Cha-cha-cha, I got 1,000,000 of them.
One to 4 inches. Little icing in the roads. We're supposed to switch to rain between 3 and 6 a.m.
Hey Dusty, do you still have that link from last night of the side view of the eruption of Tonga?
Oh, I didn't keep any of them. I didn't actually have that. It was Ghetto.
Right. Ghetto and Silver Girl, I think. But I tried showing that today on the Prayathon this morning, and I couldn't for the life of me find the good side view of it. Oh man. All I could find was the silly satellite view.
I found one that was the side view and the shore view at the same time. So it was watching it explode in the shore view as it rolled in.
Yeah, did you see the idiot standing on the beach too, as well as the wave came in and started washing them all away? Boneheads.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering why the guy grabbed a banana tree, man. That's the most flimsiest thing you could grab.
Right?
Oh, hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I got one of these for you.
What is that? Oh, one of those power blocks?
One of them little stick power banks.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I can stick that in my hunting bag or my fishing bag.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Steal from the office?
No, they were giving them away. They were freebie giveaways that they were given to that they got from the Joplin Freightliner dealer. Got a little American flag on the side of it.
Well, they should have grabbed a few of them.
Oh, I didn't want to take too many. I mean, if he still got more of them, next time I get to the office, I might grab another one or two.
And they're grabbing a box.
You just got to make sure and keep them charged up about every 2 weeks or a month. Because they do.
Actually, I believe it or not, this one holds up pretty well.
Does it?
I plugged it in yesterday, but before I did, I had charged it probably about 2-3 months ago, and when you hit, it looks like silver, but it's a see-through right there on the, right there. You got the square button here, and right above it, I don't know if I can get it close enough. Can you see that little blue light in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was still a nice bright blue light. 3 months later, I'm that way. When I have them out and I see them and think about them, I'll plug them in while I'm driving or whatever and just let them charge while I'm cruising down the road. But to my surprise, I hadn't messed with it in a couple of months, and I clicked the button and it was still solid blue.
Have a good one,
That's
Chicken
pretty
Noodle
good.
Girl. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Because I got another one here somewhere. And it, like you said, that one I got to charge at least every 2-3 weeks. Because after a couple of weeks, it won't hold a charge. And it's one that I paid money for. It was supposed to be one of the good ones. I think it's a Morphe or something. Yeah, where is that one anyways?
I want to try and get one like Chris and Lee, like Lee showed the solar power. I think it's solar powered, the battery pack thing.
Yeah, the solar power charging packs.
Yeah.
Yes, we actually got those from PatriotForLife.com, the survival website, where she made a couple. Well, I think we got like 4 things from there, and they gave her. I think they gave her one of those, and then we bought one, so we had 2 of them. And they gave her like a little tiny first aid survival kit, like an EDC kit. It was a little tiny one, like a red box of the same size as Secret's candy box. Little tiny one. I'm like, that's not an everyday carry. What are you talking about? They just gave that to you just so you can buy some more stuff.
Yeah, that one. That's the one I've got that it don't hold a charge for shit.
I got one something similar to that, Steady. Tamara, he's only doing a 24-hour pray-a-thon. So it's from Saturday at noon Pacific time to Sunday at noon Pacific time. For the next couple of weeks anyways.
You know them chargers don't last a couple years, right?
Yeah. After so many cycles, it just keeps getting weaker and weaker.
Yeah, it's because
that's
you
only
God forbid you make them to last.
like 15 charges, something like that, 15, 20 charges if you keep using it. I got some that are thin as a credit card. I've had some that are like small as a pack of gum. Now I've been using the one that's about, I'll make videos of it. It's a little box like this big. And it actually, I have a 100-watt solar panel that goes to it. Wow. Because it runs 110 watts.
Okay.
Just get big. Go get one of those power banks that are, it's a power supply box for like $200, $300. Get one of those. They last longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let them spoil you. You probably got 5 boxes of them sitting in the shed.
One of those that comes with a 110 plug and
4 boxes, yeah.
Yeah.
My flashlight, I have a flashlight that's also a USB rechargeable. and as a power bank.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those, but every time my wife loses her flashlight because the kids don't bring shit back, I end up giving her one of mine, and I just learned to quit fucking giving her shit.
Just got to start passing out candles and matches.
That's a good idea. No, bad idea. My kids were talking about, I mean, you know,
Well, I say hook
I
him
know
up
the
with a
whole
typhoon
property will be
match.
on fire.
I say hook him up with a typhoon match, man. Give him something, just a little matchbox.
Or one of those little flares.
No.
Road flare.
Yeah.
No. Fire
Hey, those are-
bad. Live in the woods. Fire bad.
Those are bright.
Well, I went through the same thing. You just got to go start buying glow sticks, man.
I keep trying to get rid of my kids, but nobody will take them. Apparently, everybody knows them too well. No. Those are your kids? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, because they know how you are.
Just tell them there's a taillight warranty on them. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, as soon as that tail light passes the curb, warranty is expired.
Yep.
Can't bring it back.
That's
or
right.
Put down damaged goods, do not return. All sales are final.
The snow is starting to melt.
I just do like some companies do to deter you from returning items. We charge a restocking fee.
Yeah, there you go.
$10,000.
This is how much it's going to cost you.
$10,000 restocking fee. Sorry.
We do in-store exchanges, you know.
No, you may not bring it back for an exchange, upgrade to a better product.
Oh, you want the kids and wife? All right, so that's going to be a family bundle, so you'll save $50.
There we go. Oh.
Well, like I said, in bold letters, all sales are final.
It's like you remember the Gremlin movie where the guy went to the shop and he got the little Mogwai thing and he went back and it wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I swear that store was here a minute ago.
Yeah, that was a setup. I got a new safety jacket at work today.
Geez, almost like the one that I had from. Oh yeah, look at that, like an implant.
Yeah, it's just like the other one I got, except this one's brand spanking new. My fat ass tore a hole in the side of the other one, right at the seam.
Let you guys go, pro. He's ready for fun.
Well, I mean, Pepper Steady, man. I'm going to captivate the moment. I know he's 2'4". He's like Cotton from King of the Hill. Ain't got no shins. He's going to jump out of the semi truck with his boots attached to his knees.
Voodoo doll chasing pepper steading.
You ain't fucking right, Dusty.
Yeah, Lee saw that video of the compression bombs you have that we're talking about last night.
Yeah.
The minute she looked at me and she's like, "Oh yeah, did you see those?" And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I saw those. That whole entire kit's $70. What?" I'm like, "Yep."
I mean, you throw something like that at somebody's feet, they're not going to think, "Oh, that's not real," because you're going to hear it going. It makes noise. It goes until it pops.
Yeah, you know, it'd be even better to take a handful of BBs or pellets and stick them inside.
Yeah. They do come in pineapple.
Flashbang for you.
They do come in pineapple.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah, and they're all. You have to. As soon as it's just like a regular grenade, you know, you have that safety on there. So as soon as you release that safety, it's going.
Huh.
I did send you an email last night with my phone number, and in the description I put down distraction device.
You spelled device wrong. It comes in 3 different models. I chose that one because it looked more. It was the flashbang.
Yeah.
You know, but it does come in the pineapple, and I don't even know what they consider the other shape. That's just like the pineapple, but without the ridges on it.
Baseball. Is it the little round ones?
Well, it's just like a football. You know.
Oh, okay.
Just like a pineapple without the little carvings in it.
Oh, okay.
Throw one of those at the end of the hallway. Get the kids up in the morning.
It sounded like a shotgun on my end. It was boom. The
I don't think Chris would do it.
Huh?
I don't think Chris would do it.
Oh yeah, I do it.
Lee, come up out of there.
Just so I get yelled at by Lee, and the kids will be terrified. They'll definitely wake up every morning after that.
Somebody commented on that video, oh, I can see it like that until the cops show up. And I'm like, dude, I live in Florida. There are shooting ranges everywhere.
Yeah,
dude,
all around us.
In your backyard.
First, they'd have to get my attention. They ain't jumping that fence.
Nope.
They know the law.
Like a sign I sent studying the other last night on my phone. Was it last night I sent it? You'd be better off sandpapering a lion's ass and wearing pork chop panties than on the other side of this fence.
Yeah. You think I'm bullshitting? I'm gonna have that shit on my fence.
I told Lee, I was like, shit, I'll put up a fence in the front yard just to hang that sign.
Even if it is just 6 feet long.
Yep.
I posted a video of my front fence with all the signs I got up there. I've even got and believe it or not, I've got a box cage out there that says, put all packages here, no need to enter. And they still won't put it in that freaking cage.
They probably know you.
It's the dogs out there, you know. I got signs out there to say, camera, I'm watching you.
And he is.
I mean, it doesn't help that I have a deer stand out there. I mean,
yeah, he gets a little upset with me every time I pull up in his driveway, jump out in front of the camera, and start touching myself.
Yeah.
What I figure he can help.
He's gonna have a speaker out there. Yep. Not only I'm watching on camera, I do have you in the middle of the crosshairs.
It puts the lotion on the skin where it gets the hose again.
If I had a speaker out there and everything, I'd be tempted to be saying, "Hello, I'm right behind you."
Especially one of those hidden speakers.
I've been on my hand CB radio, and this is a national emergency. Please wait for presidential advisory. It goes quiet for a minute, and then people start talking.
That ain't right, Dusty.
Oh, Catskill new prepper. What happened? She dropped the glass all over the kitchen floor.
Oh.
She doesn't want to leave. She doesn't want to go back to New York. She wants to stay there.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to go back to New York either.
It was nice. It was nice going down to North Carolina. Even during the wintertime for Christmas, we brought the kids down there to see their father, and we stayed down there an entire week. And yeah, it was expensive being down there for the entire week, but it was well worth it though.
Oh, it's pretty down there.
Yeah, we even drove. I think it was the second time around that we went. The following year, we drove all the way out to where Lizard Lick Towing is. They had that TV show.
Yeah.
We drove all the way out there, and they were closed. And we stop in the store across the street, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, they just film a show there. It's not like what they see on the TV show. It doesn't really happen in real life over there."
Nope.
But they did have some real nice tow trucks.
Yeah,
They got
Lizard
some
Lick
shit
Towing.
about
That's
them.
funny. That was a good
Huh?
show. Lizard Lick Towing. I like that show.
That was for entertainment purposes only.
There is a tow truck driver on YouTube. He does it. He goes to like the projects and shit.
Oh, I've seen him. See I don't know if it's the same guy, but he got his tow truck shot at for towing somebody's shit one time.
Yep. The one that
I'm sitting there.
He went to a truck park or near a bunch of trailers, and these hillbillies chasing him down the road with guns and shit.
Yeah.
He still got the car though. He went back that night, I think, and took it.
I'm sorry, but if I was a tow truck driver, man, you come out shooting at me, I'm gonna return fire, goddammit. Alright, fuck that shit.
Oh, I hear you.
Or use your truck as a tank.
Yeah.
Saying.
I used to work for a tow truck company. I was their mechanic, and every one of our tow trucks on the front had that massive bumper with like, most of it was steel, but on the front for pushing, they had they was like 2 or 3 inch thick slabs of rubber bolted on all the way across. Yeah, I'm just thinking, you plow into somebody's shit, whether you rear end them head to head, side, T-bone them or whatever, that's going to do some serious damage. You doing any kind of real speed.
Oh yeah. And you know what? And that truck ain't gonna suffer any damage. You might get a piece of headlight or a tail lens in the rubber, but anything else, nope. That was
I
another
only
good show
have-
to watch, Orange County Choppers.
Yeah. I only have 15 payments left on my property.
Nice.
A year and 3 months, and it will be paid off.
You pay it out quicker if you keep collecting those nickels.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, I can stay out of the fishing department. Stay out of like Cabela's and shit.
Hey man, they got some awesome cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually have some good shit.
That
It's
one
easy
over
to
there
drop
on
100.
Dollar 75.
Bass Pro Shop.
Oh yeah, that's Bass Pro Shop.
The one over there in
It's
Gainesville.
easy to drop $100 bill in there.
100? Shit, I can't never get out of there less than 2, 3.
Hell, every time my stepson Casey goes, man, he'll both. There's time. I remember one time he went there. Him and his wife, they went there once, and they both walked out of there probably about $800 deep. The fishing pole that she bought him was St. Croix, and that was like $500.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I love fishing, but
combo, and then he just bought everything else to go with it, and extra lures and hooks and rubber baits, and yep, $800 later, I was like,
there's no way in hell I'm spending $500 on a rod and reel. I'm sorry. No.
That's just,
he didn't buy it, she did.
That's just a rod.
That was a rod and reel combo. You don't get that lucky on that.
There's some rods I've seen priced at $700, and I'm like, hey, I'm good.
I don't
Some of
get
those-
to fish that often. Nor am I
Some
that
of those
good
fly
of a
fishing
fisherman.
rods.
Now some of
I
those
had just-
bastards can get expensive.
I was just glancing at the price of it. I mean, it made my bank account print out a receipt for ramen noodles just looking at it. $1,400 and stuff, and I'm like, holy cow!
Oh God, those guys that do tuna fishing, man, those freaking fishing poles right there, the pole and the reel itself, you're looking at least $3,500, if not more.
Yeah, some of those that are specially designed to, it's got that bend in it at the base behind the reel, so it sits in there just right, and when they hit it, it's not just going to flop out or break.
Hey, Catskill, how you doing?
Good. I wanted
Catskill.
to say hi. My son's sleeping, and I haven't jumped on you guys' live stream in forever, so I wanted to say hi and Happy New Year to y'all.
Well, Happy New Year. How you doing there, good looking?
Good.
Happy New
What's
Year.
going on?
I see you're having fun down in North Carolina.
Yeah, for the most part, it's been a lot of fun. The weather is much better. It feels free. It's nice seeing my dad.
Oh, you're down there visiting family. Okay.
Yeah,
When
I'm
you
at my
plan on
dad's right
coming
now.
back?
I was supposed to come back a little earlier, but I'm waiting until after the storm, so like Tuesday.
Yeah, do that because the storm's actually moving in tonight, and 95
Yeah.
is going to be a rough route to take.
Well, you know what? I actually don't take 95. It's like 81, and then I cut through Pennsylvania, and like I avoid 95, so that's nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
Yep.
used to do that. I used to go by that way. I would go by Sarah Lee. That.
Yeah, exactly, Lee.
Yeah.
She drives like a truck driver. Avoid 95 at all costs.
Yeah, no, I don't really like to go on 95. I
Every
mean,
time we
it's
try
always.
to avoid, we still end up on it.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? Like going through Pennsylvania, you don't want to get stuck in the bad weather. Forget it.
No,
You know?
That's true.
Yeah, and I'm not on a time schedule. I mean, actually, my husband's mom's coming for a visit Thursday, so I plan to be home by then. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. So.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So what are
Hey,
you all
y'all.
up to?
I'm gonna jump down.
Sorry.
All right, brother. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, Chris, for allowing me up on panel. Later, later, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good one, Bubba.
Later, Lee. Later, Dusty. Steady. Catskill.
No, Lee's over here on the couch smoking a cigarette, and
yeah,
I've been running around circles all day getting shit done, and she's being
Good.
amazed about it.
How's that greenhouse? Have you guys? I haven't checked out any videos. Sorry, but have you guys had that greenhouse going this winter at all for anything?
No, we didn't get the plastic up in time because the weather just kept changing and changing.
Yeah.
And my work, the new job I ended up getting, it didn't really help out with the scheduling because I was working a lot of Saturdays. And
it's a better job.
Oh, way better. Way better.
Oh,
more money.
Congrats. I didn't know that. Sorry, I got dogs going. Dad, hold on. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I have dogs barking, and they're gonna wake my son. So.
Uh-oh.
Can Mama get 5 freaking minutes to herself, please?
Nope.
No.
But now we're hoping.
Sorry. The job.
We're hoping March, April we can hit the plastic on the greenhouse, get that all done, and get the boxes in there.
You want to do your seed starters in there, maybe?
No, we're gonna set them up in the living room like we did last year, but she's not gonna go half-cocked crazy and.
Her and I both did the same thing.
Plants and 75 cucumber plants and everything else that could take up a whole entire farm.
No, we
yeah, that's what you say now till next year comes and she does it all over again.
I don't want to take care of that.
that was too much for her going on because she was taking it from inside, bringing them outside, and then bringing them back inside, bringing them back outside, and it was Then it just got to the point where she said, "You know what? I'm putting them outside, and that's it."
Just go up the street to the freaking farmers market.
Yeah. Well, I did so many cucumbers, and like I had really big success the year before, and then last year my starters were great. Put them in the ground, they died, and I'm like, what the hell?
Same here.
But you know what? My husband did our own compost, but it wasn't broken up enough, and I think it was too acidic. And wherever he put this compost, they died. So I had to run to the local farm and buy a bunch of, like plants and put them in. And then I got some stuff, but it was kind of disappointing. I was like, man, I thought I'd be more experienced because it's my 3rd year in a row.
Yep.
And like, it wasn't as good as the year before.
The year before last, we did awesome with the cucumbers.
Me too.
And this year, they all got like some kind of too much rain. And then
and the tomatoes too, right, Lee? Tomatoes too. They got that fungus on them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the fungus.
I got a question.
The rain didn't help whatsoever.
But we had a
like
lot
too
of
much
fungus
rain.
on it. Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Steady?
I got a question. What the hell is it with you ladies and growing all these cucumbers?
Nothing
I
I don't know. I like
They
the
go in
pickling
everything.
cucumbers.
You like what?
I said I usually like the pickling cucumbers, and that should not be reflective of anything else.
My favorite is pickling too. Steady, they go in everything.
So I've heard. I've
you know
heard
what
they
I
go in
think?
everything.
I'm just saying. I'm sure Lee and I are a lot alike. She likes to cook, and then it's like cooking from scratch, and then it's like you're growing, and then you can preserve it and can it. Like my husband, obviously, he thinks I ran away because I was like, "Oh, do you mind if I stay in North Carolina a few days after New Year's?" He's like, "Are you coming home?" I'm like, "Yes, I promise. I'm not kidnapping our son." But he's like pulling out my canned stew, my canned. Amazingly, he said, "Oh, I'll never eat this canned stew, canned meatloaf." He's like, "It's so good." I'm like, "I told you, like it's better canned. Like it is really better canned. And how amazing! Just pull it off the shelf and eat it.
And it's healthier. Because it's made from scratch.
He
It
might
doesn't have all the
turn a leaf
preservatives and
and
crap in it.
start agreeing with what you do.
I mean, here's the thing. We always argue, and I tell my dad, I'm like, we got to do the full circle. He's got to, say his point. I say mine. We go back and forth until I get my way. So it's just the way it goes. You don't know anything about that, Chris, do you?
Nope. I don't have that problem with her.
Married to the same woman for almost 19 years.
Put it on the shelf, and we know, and I know we have it. If it's on the shelf, hey, you know what? I'm in a mood for the canned beef stew that we made. Let's crack that out. And it's everything that she's done so far, and every meal she's cooked, I'd never turned it down. I've eaten it.
Yeah. He never turns it down, but he's a little skeptical over the canned meat because I haven't done that until this last year. I'm not experienced in the pressure cooking, or canning, but I do the soups and he's fine with that. But the meat, it does look a little funky. My daughter's like, "That's a fetus in there." I'm like, "I swear it's not." Like, stop. But the meat comes out better, guys. You know that. It's just much better.
Oh yeah.
We did bacon for breakfast. What was it, last weekend, Lee? Yeah, it was last weekend. She did breakfast and she pulled the bacon right out of the jar off the shelf that I canned on Ghost Pepper one night. And
I never can bacon.
Oh my God!
So do you have to fry it first, or it's cooked perfect?
No, it's gonna cook on its own inside the pressure cooker.
But do you need to brown it? Is it too soft or mushy or?
No, it is just fine.
Real good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we they brought out a jar last time I was,
yeah.
No, not the last time I was there. The time before that, when I made that bacon bourbon mac and cheese.
Yeah, she took a jar off the shelf.
Yeah, she pulled a jar off and pulled it out, and it looked great. And you couldn't tell the difference between the bacon she had canned, because we had to fry it up because you got to use part of the bacon grease when you're in the process of cooking the recipe. Calls for that. So we threw it in the pan and fried it up a little bit so we could have that in the pan already.
Okay.
And
it was good.
There was only one drawback. We didn't use enough bacon. But it wasn't the consistency of the bacon or the texture or anything.
That's what I was wondering
bacon.
About with bacon. Yeah, no, I was wondering if it's because when I cook bacon, I like it a little on the well side, a little bit crispy. So I don't like it really chewy and gooey type of thing. So I'm wondering if that's how it comes out from the canning. Too tender. You know what I mean?
It does come out tender, but like I said, you can always to finish it
Throw
off.
it in the pan and brown it.
Throw it in the pan and flip it and brown it the way you like it.
That's good to know because I have all this freaking bacon because, bacon shortage. So, what me and Lee are at, the grocery store with 15,000 pounds of bacon and it's all sitting in my freezer, which is fine. I kind of want to get rid of some of it and can it. You know what I mean? So I've been thinking about that.
Open up space in your freezer. Yeah.
Yeah. Has anyone canned steak?
Yes,
My wife has.
You can meat.
Well, I mean, I've canned beef, beef chunks, but I've never canned
Oh yeah, there's one on YouTube I saw. The guy actually uses glass mason jars to cook it. Puts everything in there with it, all the seasoning and everything, and cooks it in there. So yeah, you can absolutely can a steak. I mean, like certain ones, it would probably be a little difficult, like
A T-bone.
T-bone or porterhouse.
It's
Yeah.
almost like ruining it, the steak in a way, you know, by
Well,
pulling it off the bone.
yeah, but that would be the difficult part there is
Mhm.
getting that section with the bone and everything in it
Yeah.
into the jaw.
Yeah.
You could
But
do
yeah,
you could do beef brisket.
absolutely.
You can can brisket.
Yeah. That.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I
There
tell you, like,
is
beef chunks come out so much better canned than they do. You know, like Dinny Moore beef stew. It's not
they
my
come
favorite
out
because
tender.
yeah, it's too salty, but the beef is so good in that canned beef stew. And he's like, your beef stew tastes better, and the chunks are better when you make it on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because it sits in that sauce and everything and marinates even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My wife is actually I think she's a member of a group, and I think they're on Facebook. I believe they have a page or something on Facebook called Rebel Canners. Like they literally tell you there is nothing that cannot be canned.
Yeah. I think too many people get afraid of it and they make too many rules because I've kind of bent the rules and I haven't killed anyone and everything seems fine.
Well, the funny thing is, if you look back in our history of the early settlers and everything, you know, they had glass jars.
Yeah.
And that's how they stored food throughout the seasons was, you know, the end of the season for their crops and everything. They canned everything. You know, they do stewed tomatoes, they do diced tomatoes, they do corn, they did their green beans. Everything was jarred and canned. And that's how they lived. Because, you know, back then they didn't have they didn't have grocery stores where you know.
Yeah, no,
oh, absolutely.
I believe it. I mean, yeah. It's just, you know, I've been water bath canning for a while, but the pressure canning only like a year and a half, and you know, I'm slowly doing it and doing things and
oh yeah.
What is it?
But
Rebel
yeah, you get a chance.
Rebel canning? I'm looking it up right.
Canners. Rebel canning.
We
I think it's
learned
Rebel
a lot of
canning.
her canning from Needy Homesteader.
Yeah, Needy and so I'm sure she knows Rose Red Homestead or something. Rose
Sutton Days, Mouse Toes.
Ask her if she knows Rose Red.
You know Rose Red? Lee?
Yeah, I'm subbed Sutton Days.
Rose Red is really good, but I guess she actually has like a science background, so she will like break it down. Like she tests like the electric pressure canner I have, and she's like, it's good for this, it's not that. She's got the thermometer, which is great. Like I respect what she's doing, but it makes me a little nervous because I'm like, wow, like she's just like insane with it.
And Ghost Prepper, he cans everything.
Oh yeah, no. I was on one of his live streams only once because for whatever reason that was the only time I got on. But he's great. He's really smart with all this stuff.
Yeah, he's I want to say he's got a science background too.
Seems like it.
He's very intelligent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but he relays the info in a really easy way, you know. So to learn.
Yeah. The way I've caught a couple of his canning shows, not long of it, but you know, enough to see that he doesn't like he's not offended if you ask a question. He doesn't get bothered or upset. The way he runs that show is phenomenal. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, I learned a lot talking to him.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest thing that I learned that you could raise, and I didn't know this, you could raise rabbits, and for the price of raising rabbits and gaining meat, it's so much cheaper and more meat than like cows or chickens and all this stuff. And I mean, I'll be honest, I've only had a rabbit once. But just knowing that knowledge and having that understanding was something I never had. So that was cool.
Yeah, we raised rabbits. We got 4 babies that actually survived so far. Yeah. Well, we have cows. We have a couple cows. We have goats.
How
Um,
expensive are those to deal with? Do you do it for dairy or for meat
both.
or both? Yeah.
Yeah, we do both. Like if we have now, like if we have too many male goats born, we might keep one of them to raise for meat. The others will go to auction, and then we try to get something we need. But we've got geese, we've got ducks, rabbits, turkeys, chickens.
Well, I
The
didn't know
duck
this.
now the
I was going to ask, does your wife deal with them mostly when you're on the road? Is that who's doing it?
yeah, that's pretty much
See,
her
you
farm.
wanna
She's the
say-
one that wanted it all.
I was going to say, you're on the road, but your wife's working her ass off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, she is, for sure.
Actually, mostly the kids pretty much help take care of them,
Well, I
but
mean,
she
that's
does
why you
work.
have kids.
Well, yeah, I keep trying to explain that to my kids, but they don't want to listen. But the ducks we have now, I don't like duck a whole lot because it is very greasy and
Fatty.
oily.
Yeah, yeah.
But the breed of ducks we have, people have severely overlooked. They're called Muscovies. Now, if you're not familiar with the name and you can't place the name with the bird,
Yeah.
you've seen them. They're actually an invasive species in the United States. When you go down to the pond and you see those pretty little ducks with the ugly little red bumps on their face,
Yeah.
that's a Muscovy.
All right.
They are not like other ducks. They're not oily. They are actually a
Okay.
red meat. And if you take their
Really?
breast meat, yes, if you take their breast meat, season it, throw it on the grill. If I didn't tell you it was a duck, you'd think I was serving you steak.
Shut up. Really?
Hey, look,
Muscovy. Okay.
Muscovy. And my wife
that
told me
sounds like
that.
something you would pay more out of a restaurant for. I'm surprised we don't hear that more,
Yeah. Well, my wife told me, and it's healthier for you than actual red meat. And people that have like an allergy to like red meat, like beef and stuff,
Yeah.
they can eat that and it doesn't affect their allergies.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, bless her heart, poor thing, can't eat beef.
Oh wow.
Have her try some Muscovy meat.
Nah, she's a
You
vegan.
can season it. Huh?
She's a vegan.
That's okay. So are Muscovies. They eat mostly like grass and stuff. But yeah, my wife told me that one time. She's like, yeah, Muscovies taste like steak and you cook them up. And I'm like, yeah, bullshit. Like, it's a duck. Ducks are oily and greasy. And we had one that was ready for butcher. So we butchered
So
it
is your
out
wife-
and she had me cook it.
So was she like the one who like knew about all this stuff before you kind of did, or it was like her thing?
On certain species of animals, yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm listening.
Oh, no problem. But like on some other things, I was already knew about them. But like Muscovies, I had no clue about that. So she like totally educated me on that one. And she was right. It tasted like steak. I honestly, if I hadn't watched her butcher that duck, I honestly would have swore it was a thin piece of steak.
Yeah.
And that was just from the breast meat. So it was just, wow.
Wow. Kicking it homestead. I'm sorry, and I also hardly look at the chat when I'm on a live, so I apologize if I missed stuff. But you said you can also cream cheese, cheddar, and mozzarella with goats. But I'm not a fan of goat cheese, and I love goats. I think they're like the sweetest animals. So my husband like really wants us to get goats, and I'm all for it, but I don't really want to milk them because I don't like goat milk or goat cheese. So can it be made in a way that it's not so gamey tasting, or is there certain breeds of goats? Just out of curiosity for you guys that know this stuff. Yeah, that's what my husband said. Nubians, right?
Nubians are one of the better milk breeds. Now I am basing this off of what my wife has told me and some of the other ladies that she knows that they all raise goats. Boer goats, people generally raise them because they're more of a hardy meat goat. They get heavier as far as meat wise. But like honestly, I always disliked the idea of goat's milk, but with ours, with what we raise them on and what we feed them, their milk does not have a gamey taste to me.
Was it hot?
And I've eaten wild hog, I've eaten, wild venison and such. And it's, you know that gamey flavor when you get it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But like with theirs, one of the things my wife has told me is like, once you've bred them, you've got to separate the male. Otherwise, the females tend to get this muskiness, which a lot of people, I think, equate that to the gaminess.
Right.
And their milk, because of the male being too close by. So, like when our girls
it's like a pheromone, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and you get that odd flavor in the milk.
Right.
And so yeah, I mean, one of the things is their diet will affect that flavoring.
Right.
And the other thing that will affect it, from what I've been told, is having the male too close by when they're in milk, once they've had their baby and everything.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you're-
I feel bad.
What's that?
Sorry. I feel like I just dropped
I
down.
was
and
wondering if
started chatting.
Catskill was thinking about getting some goats.
Yeah, we are, because we have more property. So, yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I would love a cow, but I also, my problem is I like to travel, like not abroad, but I mean, like I like to go down to North Carolina to see my dad. I like, so low maintenance animals. Low maintenance animals would be great at this
Right,
moment.
right. Yeah, that's a lot of people's problem. Once you start getting these animals, your traveling days are over unless you've got somebody to come take care of them.
Yeah. I mean, I love horses too, but so.
Depending on how long you're going to be gone, like the thing is, you can put up a automatic waterer.
Yeah,
and if you've
goats are low
got enough, actually, really, they're not.
I mean, more low maintenance than a cow.
We don't.
What is that?
We don't
That looks great.
Shrimp with butter and garlic.
Oh, yummy.
We do not do a whole lot of maintenance on our cows or our goats.
Yeah.
They pretty much run free on the property. They eat the plants that are edible there. And, we make sure they've got water, and then we put feed out once a day for them.
Right.
Now, how many do you usually keep?
Well, right now, we had a run of some bad luck. We lost two of our breeding pigs to something. We're not sure what the hell it was. But they died. We lost a lot of the babies, so we're starting kind of new with pigs. And we're actually trying to go towards another breed. So we're trying to find somebody that sells them so we can get some actual purebred ones and be one of the breeders in the state of Florida, because there's like maybe one other breeder. That's a Michon. Michon pigs, I believe they are known for their meat. And they're what do they call them? A heritage pig or an old world pig, something like that.
Wait,
Well, he doesn't show off his little farm, but he's got a nice little farm.
What's bunny balls?
Write it in chat. Shrimp. Cooked shrimp, Sandra Moody, with garlic and herb butter sauce.
Bunny balls. Those are babies.
Oh. Oh my God. My one girlfriend, she did, what is it? The Rocky Mountain oysters. She had a thing on Instagram. She's like not from New York, from Florida, but like moved out of Jacksonville and has a farm now. And she's just doing the things and learning. And she had this whole video with her kids dipping the balls and then her husband eating the balls. And I'm like, oh, I'm not quite there yet. I mean, shit hit the fan, you would, but I'm sure they're
Get
good.
Pepper to go down to Miami with me and get some of them iguanas.
Hell yeah, I'm down. Couple air rifles, we'll go. I'll ride with you.
Yeah,
shit, I'll take the boat too.
Because I really want to try that meat. They're in abundance, and there's no limit. Tilapia right now, they're wild too. The blue tilapia are running around.
Well, blue tilapia is an invasive species.
Yep.
Iguanas down there are an invasive species. They're like the wild hogs in most of the southern U.S. They're an invasive species, and they are, hey, take them on site.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say, like I said last night, iguanas and lizards, I consider those tasty dactyls.
No. No.
You know, my husband, he hates shrimp, and I love shrimp, and he calls them cockroaches of the sea. And every time I go somewhere, I want shrimp, and he's like, "Oh, how far are we from the ocean?" I'm like, do you purposely try to ruin a meal for me? I love them. I love shrimp.
Chris started liking them too. He's eating a whole bowl of shrimp right
I
now.
see. That's why I was like,
Now,
Yeah.
Florida, I'm trying to tell Prepper Steady, I live near the river, and the shrimp come in seasonal through the river. And they're allowed a
Wait,
5-gallon bucket per person.
Where in Florida? Like south?
You ate all 3 of those in one bite.
I live south of Jacksonville, next to Prepper Steady. I live near Prepper Steady.
I lived in so right before I moved back to New York recently, like 2.5 years ago, 2018, I lived in Jacksonville, Florida
Shadow Dancer.
for a little bit, for like a year.
You should move back to Florida, and then we could call you Catskill, Florida Prepper.
You know
That's
what?
where shrimp actually come in. They come in through Jacksonville, the river right there to St. John's
Yeah.
River. That's what I'm talking about, shrimping.
I lived in 2012. I transferred with my company, and I lived in Orlando for 3 years. And then I lived in. I know I hated Orlando.
I don't like any major city.
It was a job thing. And then I lived in Tampa, and that was with my husband's job. And then we moved back to New York, and then I lived in Jacksonville in 2018. And it's always temporary for his work. And I thought I would hate Jacksonville, but I actually really liked it. Not the city of, but the outskirts. And I love northern Florida and the West Coast, because my favorite place in the world is the Rainbow River in the West Coast of Florida. Like, I love the springs.
That's why I would say in a situation where there's a dire need of food, man, we have an abundance of food right now with all the invasive species.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got monkeys on the springs. Silver Springs.
Yeah.
Oh, God. If Stedding and Dusty can get together and do some iguana hunting.
Or how about monkey brains?
Take a trip up here. You bring me back a couple pounds of that meat, man. That sounds
I will do. I will. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll have my wife
on the grill, bro. Dude.
Yeah. Hey, another thing I'll do is, if you want, if we can get enough of them, I'll have my wife tan the hides out, bring you a tanned hide with the tail and everything, and I'll have her do up clean up one of the skulls, so it's nice and white, bleached white and everything.
You know, they sell those things everywhere in Florida, like I mean, you know, whatever the skulls are.
You want to hear something funny? There was a gentleman. He was on one of the sites my wife was on, and I think she was talking back and forth with the guy. The guy actually lives in Florida, and he traps and hunts the larger iguanas in southern Florida, down into Miami and all that area.
Yeah.
He has some people, some Cubans that work with him, and I think he's Cuban, but they have a little place. They process them out, and they literally ship cases of the meat to California, where they buy it for like $30 a pound.
Do they sell it as iguana meat in those places?
Yes. Yes. Out in California, they sell it as a delicacy, and it costs $30 a pound. The guy was like, "Man, I'm getting the damn things for free." He said, "I'm making bank." I'm like, "You son of a bitch! Why didn't I do that shit?"
People do not realize how bad the population of iguanas are in South Florida.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've seen some of the YouTube videos.
You can't find them because they're buried, and once they've hatched, you got 500 new ones.
Especially going out to the Keys on that main road, going out to the Keys, they're all over the road.
US 1. Oh, there's been times where I was driving down there on the turnpike, and if you're on the turnpike, I'm sure you've been down this way. Down once you hit down
like
around the Miami area,
Alley, like the back road.
Not the other side. Next to the Sunshine Parkway, next to 95. You got 95 and then the Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming down the Parkway, and you'll have like a gully, the little drainage ditches, which you'll see little young gators in there.
Yeah.
And then you'll have this chain link fence, and then these cement walls to block some of that road noise from that neighborhood. And you'll see the damn thing sitting there sunning on the
Yeah.
where it's washed away on the
And they're freaking
poles.
huge. They're huge.
Oh yeah, I saw one. That damn thing had to be at least 10, 15 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm
That
just
and-
sitting there
You know what?
thinking as I'm driving, and they were just all over the tops of the wall because they go from the wall onto the palm trees and then come down the palm trees, sun in the grass, eat. But I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, if I had an air gun, I'd be picking you little bastards off right now.
Be charming. If Steady can come up here with enough
can
iguana
iguana
meat
meat.
to where we can make a nice dinner out of it and can the rest of it, we would do a video canning iguana meat.
I'm thinking that's gonna push you to 100,000 subscribers because I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, right?
yeah.
That'd be a hit.
Hell
You're acting
yeah.
like it's not a lot of meat, man. Each iguana, they get about 4 foot long, you know.
Well, if you're not counting the tail, you count the tail, you're looking at 6, 7 feet long, 9 feet.
Is that big?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can
Dude.
get that big.
Dude, I'm gonna tell
How
you.
much meat can you get off of one of those?
I feel like they're skinnier than you think, but they're big. They're long.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. My wife rode with me down south to the Miami area one time so I could deliver a load, and I was coming right back for home time. We were down there, and something got screwed up on the load where they shifted my delivery date by a day, so we had to spend a night down there. We were at one of the service plazas as a rest stop, truck parking. Well, it was still daylight in there, beautiful day out, so we decided to go for a walk and at a little retention pond. So we decided, we're going to go over there and walk around and just look and enjoy, each other's company and just enjoy a beautiful day out. And next thing I know, every bit, tail from nose to tip of tail, he had to be every bit of 6 feet long. Male iguana, and he just out of nowhere books off of this palm tree, hits the ground running down the embankment into, that's a good video too, by the way. Shoots down.
Catch and cook. Oh my god.
Yeah, and hits the water. And he's submerged, and I mean, this thing's like a torpedo just cruising.
Yeah.
How much
And
meat
then-
could you roughly get off of one of those?
I mean,
Oh, you'd easily get
way more than a rabbit.
a couple of pounds. Oh, probably right about the same, give or take.
I mean, can you see
But,
the meat on that plate, man? Look at the meat on that thing, on the plate.
Yeah, look at
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's
Hey,
a,
Chris.
I mean, I've
that's a
never
jar right
tasted
there.
it. What does it taste like? Iguana meat.
Chicken. I'm kidding. I actually do not know. I've never tried it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to take you down there so we can go down there and
That's
get
like
one.
when I had gator. Chicken. Of course, I had gator.
Yeah,
at
everybody
Hoot-
says it tastes.
at
No, it does
Hooters.
not taste like chicken.
No, frog legs do.
Yes.
But to give you an idea, Catskill, of how batshit crazy my wife is, we were out on this walk. Now we saw the male. He launched
With
in.
you, so.
She's with me. Yeah, I mean that says a lot, to her mental state or her lack of common sense. Either one.
God
you know.
bless her.
Okay, Shadow hits her.
But
Yeah, she's
Oh,
getting
no.
sick of she's getting sick to her stomach. We're talking about cooking and catching iguana meat.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
But
I don't want that
I
either.
told Steady if you can come up here with about 6-7 pounds of that, we will can it.
I will.
Man, I'll try it.
You will.
I'll can it.
He'll do
I'll try
it.
and come up
We
there
will
with about
do
20
it.
pounds.
Do it. Do it.
We'll grill that shit.
Oh hell
Um,
yeah!
We're gonna
But me and my
call it.
wife were out walking around. We saw the male book. Well, they had like this cell tower power station with a chain link fence around it. And we're just walking. It's kind of, got the trees and
link.
stuff, so you get a little
Yeah.
canopy. And this female, probably about 4 or 5 foot long, nice, long, beautiful tail on her, is rustling around in the leaves. And my wife saw it before I did. And, I enjoy looking at nature. I love watching. It's just pretty. And I enjoy it. My wife, on the other hand, next thing I know, I look over, my wife is gone. She's hauling ass into the bushes, chasing this damn lizard, this iguana. Keep in mind, this iguana's as big as she is. My wife's only 5 feet tall. I'm
Wow.
sorry, in case my wife is watching, I apologize, honey. She's 5'1".
I'm 5'1", so I get it. I get it.
Okay. But she hauls ass after this thing. And just as she's getting ready to pounce on it, the damn thing finds a little spot under where it could get under the chain link.
To hunt it? To hunt it? To keep it? To eat?
Oh, she was going to snatch that bitch and take it home with her.
Badass.
Yeah, she kind of is.
I don't know. We're gonna drop it at.
That's awesome.
We're gonna drop the.
Yeah, we're
stream
gonna end it in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, because it'll be 3 hours. If you want to do a backstage, you can. That way, it's not still running on our time.
It's okay.
Worst case, if anybody wants, I'll start one.
Yeah.
Unless Dusty
Yeah,
wants
boy.
to kick one up, either way, and everybody can come back up.
I start mine late at night when I probably shouldn't start one.
Yeah.
I
Probably
don't
when I'm
keep my
already
lives
asleep.
up. I never keep my lives up. You know why? I hate looking at myself talking after. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, but if you take them down, people won't be able to watch them, and you'll get more views if you keep them up.
I know. It's not that I don't want views. I mean, that would be nice. I feel so embarrassed when I see them. Oh, if you guys saw Prepper Tribe's video of me, I look like an insane person talking.
Oh,
He did
please
those
look at
clips.
me every day with my wings and my hair everywhere.
No, but Lee, it was just me talking. I could have had my makeup on point, and I sounded like a lunatic that should have been committed.
You mean
He
people
did
are
like
watching?
those things where you like clip the videos together, and I'm like, doing, and I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even show my husband that. He would be like, you need to get off YouTube. You have a problems.
I was just going to say, but
Catskill. Has he done one of us doing that?
What?
Yeah, probably.
Doing
Wait,
what?
what are you saying?
Does he ask you before he does it?
No, he did not, and it was up for like 2 days. And I think Niecy, I don't care because I like them.
Yeah, I don't care either, but I just
I mean, I feel like if you put yourself on YouTube, it's fair game, folks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do?
It's been a
But
long time since I was on a live stream with Tribe.
Yep, I can see that smile on Dusty's face right now. Somebody gonna be singing something.
It's like a video.
You might have seen it then because he put it up and like
with everybody and just putting it on his live stream.
no, he put it
No,
up. I was
I
on the
don't think
first
so.
one.
I haven't seen
Catskill Dusty might have had something to do with that clip and paste shit.
Did he? Oh no, but you know
I haven't watched.
You know what?
all
I gave
their
him good
videos, so
material.
That's why I asked if we were in there because I don't get to watch every single one.
You know what? And I hadn't watched stuff in a while because I've been down here. So I try to like do my rounds every once in a while. And I think Niecy put something on Twitter, and I go on Twitter once in a while, and I looked, and I'm like watching it, and I'm like, my face just got bright red, and I was dying, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, why are they doing this? Why? I mean, and he clipped it so perfect, and I was just like,
yeah, they
oh
do
my-
pretty good videos. They do.
No, he's really
Oh shit,
good.
Dusty's up to something.
Oh,
Sneaky
please,
son of a
Dusty,
bitch
don't,
doing
please
something.
don't put it.
So, are you gonna go live setting? Because we're gonna drop it.
Okay, y'all want me to go live?
Yeah, until my kids start screaming, I'm good.
Okay, I'll start a live. I'll see y'all in a couple minutes.
Wait, so
Alright.
Shortly.
wait.
We're gonna drop your
What
link
is your name
to your
again? So I
channel
got
on
to
our
Mike,
chat,
your
so
name
drop
on the
settings
thing.
link.
It's Prepper Setting, right?
Prepper Steading, all capitals.
No,
yeah,
I know.
we're gonna
And
put a
I'm
link right now in chat.
All right, do it right now.
That way, if some other people don't know, they can go on the link.
Yeah, until my son
Yeah,
starts
don't go
yelling.
looking for House Donkey. House Donkey's just my stupid nickname I gave myself.
No, I
I
knew
thought it
that.
was funny. Well, I was talking like for anybody in chat that might not be familiar, if they wanted to come back and watch us look like idiots some more.
So you want us to clean it, Chris, before we bring it up there? So because Lee is she squeamish about it?
He's already planning that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have this shit packaged up, vacuum sealed and everything. I might even like pre-season some of it and marinate it and then vacuum seal it, and
You know how
we're gonna
like,
do this
they,
shit right.
they do the quick freeze or whatever from like Maine lobster. You do it with the iguanas. Prepper Setting. I got it. All right. All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey,
jump off.
If you guys get some iguanas and you clean them up, bring the meat up, dude,
Oh, that could be
I
like a
will
prepper
literally
challenge.
do a canning session with iguana meat.
Prepper challenge. I like that.
Yeah, like
I like that
or,
catch
or
skill.
how about
You're gonna
you
be here.
pan
It's
it
already
and then
been
who can
in
make
the
the best
process.
dish?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go
All right,
get this live started up.
all right, guys. Thank you,
All right. See
guys.
y'all in a
Thanks,
few.
Lee and
Have a
Chris.
dance is
Bye.
going to take an alcohol.
You're welcome to come up on mine when I do it.
I will.
You're welcome to
Bye.
come up if you want.
I
All right.
will.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. I'll see y'all later. Head over to Prepper Steading.
Later, man.
Dusty.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, dude, anytime, brother. Like I said last night, anytime. You're more than welcome to come over.
All right, man. Later.
All right, later.